Hello, hello. Hey everyone, it's Yantanyo here. I don't really know if this stream's working. I've never really streamed before, but today we're here in BetaLand, and it's time for some architectural reviews. I'm all suited, like I got all my signs ready, and we're going to go over to the town where everyone's kind of living, or most people anyway, because there's lots of buildings there, and I think some people are online ready to do some reviews. And if you ever watched season 1, you would know I like to do reviews there, but I've got a bit more of a strict rubric this time. I've got it all written down. There's 3 metrics that I'm going to be judging these builds on, and you can see them in the corner of the screen there. You've got Fermitas, which is like the strength of the building. Hold on, Clubby's saying something. Clubby. Yeah, Fermitas is like the strength, or like the structural thing. Ooh, do you want to come check out the harbour town? I don't know if I want to go there or... I'll come after, I think. I'll come after I go to the unnamed town. So I'm just here at spawn at the moment, and the town doesn't actually have a name yet. The people that live there need to like decide on a name. There you go. This way to the town, name pending. So yeah, you've got Fermitas, is like the structural kind of integrity, if it even like stands up. And then Utilitas is the usefulness, so like the actual function and how the architecture of the building fits that function. And then the last one is Venustas, or Venustas, is like beauty, but it's just kind of how nice it looks. But yeah, I'm going to be a bit more harsh because I used to give it a lot of 5 stars, but this time it's not going to be so easy. You're going to have a really nice build to get 5 stars from me this season. And I think I better join VC with Akram because I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit nervous. I'm just talking to the camera. Normally I would edit it, but I can't edit it. I'm live. So let me just join him now. Ah, and Cappy's there as well.
Yeah.
I think it's going alright.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
it seems like a
Hey
lot.
guys.
Hello, how are you?
I'm pretty good. I've just started live streaming. I'm a bit nervous, but it should be alright.
Ooh, yeah. What platform are you on?
Just on my YouTube.
Oh, nice. Let me link your YouTube really quick.
So I've got to do some architectural reviews today, but I'm not really sure where to start. I'm at SNES's house at the moment though.
Well,
Gotcha.
I'll come follow you.
I'll come find you, Akron.
Here,
I know you.
I know where you are. I'll find you.
Okay. I'll just stay here. I've seen this observatory appear as well. It looks really sick.
Yeah. I'll come with you too.
Okay, nice. I remember you saying last series, Akron, that I was maybe a bit too generous with the reviews.
Yep.
Well, don't worry. It's different. It's going to be different. I've got a different a plan.
Where are you? Are you at the observatory?
No, I'm just at SNES's.
Oh, I found you.
You found me? Where are you? I'm scared of it.
I'm right here.
Where?
Dan. Come on, Dan.
Are you serious? Where are you? Oh, my game's frozen.
Oh, there's the sheep.
What?
Oh,
no.
Your stream is frozen. Oh, it's back.
No, it was literally my game. Okay, where are you? Oh, I like your shirt, man.
Dan,
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like your skin. It reminds me.
Thank you.
I don't know. It looks
It's very
familiar.
original.
Don't know. I feel like I've seen it before, but whatever.
It's very original.
Yeah. It's like it looks like something SpongeBob would wear. Do you know what I mean?
Yep, that's me.
Yeah.
Bah!
You sound just like him.
Thank you.
I
Okay.
was thinking you sounded like a sheep.
You should hear Dan's SpongeBob voice.
You can find it somewhere if you
This is
if you
awesome.
Oh my
find
god.
what is it, SpongeBob Minecraft roleplay.
It's intense SpongeBob
Oh, there you
Minecraft
guys are.
roleplay.
Oh, I see you.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
That's pretty good. My inventory is full of signs.
Good.
You're gonna make so many reviews. It's gonna be awesome.
I don't know if I should do each house like individually of SNES. Oh, I probably will actually. They're kind of two different builds. Okay, well, I better kick it off then. So, this season we're marking the builds on 3 different metrics, and the first one is Fermitas, which is like the strength of the building, the structure. And unfortunately, SNES isn't here to explain it, but well, let's just have a look. So, I'm seeing some timber here. I'm seeing lots of stone. Just trying to work out what's holding this building up. I thought it might have been a timber frame, but I think it's actually a masonry building with stone and brick, but just with like timber frames for the inside. So it looks pretty strong, and there's some frames up here, I guess, with the fences, big fat pillars. Like, yeah, I really believe that this building stands up. And if we look at the roof, there's the roof timber as well. Yeah, and he's got a little tower up here. Yeah, honestly, I can't fault him on this. I think it's going to be very high on the strength. I'm thinking.
Yeah, and I don't think we're ever getting down here.
I'm thinking, I don't know, a 3 or a 4. Maybe a 4, because he's using 2 different kind of structural systems in tandem. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's say a 4 for Fermitas. And now Utilitas, what is the function of this building? It seems kind of, I don't know. It's a house, right? The purpose is to be a house. Is that what we think?
To live in.
A house to live in. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it
it's
has
got,
storage. It has cooking stuff. Has a bed.
yeah, it's got storage everywhere. Stove here, crafting table. I did notice. I came here once and I was like trying to craft something, and I couldn't even find the crafting table because there's just one in the corner here. But I kind of like that in a way. Don't know. It makes this feel more like an actual kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got a bookshelf here, and everything's kind of human proportion, so he can get to where he needs to go. So that's pretty good. But I don't really see how the design of the building actually helps it like be a house, like the layout. Because it's all, I don't know, I like the scale of it, but like this tower full of storage, it makes a nice storage room, but it feels a little bit cumbersome to have to go all the way up this tiny ladder just to get to the storage room. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know. I'm thinking a 3 on that one. It gets the job done, and it's very well proportioned, but it's not like the most amazing best house ever in terms of like layout. But I do like I like the proportions. Okay, and finally, Buenos Dias. How does it actually look? What is the beauty of it? And I think it's pretty easy to see. This is just, I mean, it's just a gorgeous house. Look, the way that it fits in with the landscape around it, and like the block palette as well seems very it's in the same language as his other tower there with the spire as well. It's clearly he knows what he's going for. And when you actually go inside, he's got like just subtle things like the brown wool, like most people might not notice, but that's a very rare block actually. And there's like the pumpkins and the redstone torches and like gold in the walls. There's lots of little touches and attention to detail that really shows he knows what he's doing. Akron, I keep thinking your SNES, your skin.
I
yeah.
have SNES.
Oh, SNES left. Okay, well, yeah, I think it's a pretty beautiful build. It's one of the nicest, I think, I've seen yet on the server. Although, well, there's a lot of other nice ones, but yeah, you can't really fault it in terms of detail. Oh, see you in a bit.
Yeah,
So
and it's even dog safe. Do you hear the dog outside?
I can hear the dog. Whose dog is that?
I don't know, but this home is dog safe. That's all it means.
Wait, this home? It's Ness's house.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so
Did you not
good.
hear the dog outside?
No?
Oh.
What? Okay, so what did I give it? I gave it a 4 and a 3 and a 5. Akram, can you add those numbers up?
A 4 and a 3 and a 5. Oh, that's hard.
I
8,
know you
9,
can do
10,
it.
11, 12, 12, 12.
12?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Where's the front of his house? I've got to write down the signs. Oh, I feel a bit harsh. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. No. I was thinking I might increase the utility, but the thing that I don't really like. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I feel like I should deduct points. Is these dark logs here? These are not native trees. I know he had to go find these trees and import them in, which I really respect for the look of them because they're really beautiful. I'm sure they're very strong as well, but it's not really part of the environmental context that he's built in here. So I think I'm going to keep it on that score. So, should I do stars or grades? What do you think?
Probably grades.
Okay. I was thinking of changing it. There you go. He's got a B. Now write
Okay, cool.
down his scores here. What was it? 4, 3, 5.
Yep. Total, was it 12?
There we go. That's the
Sweet.
first review. Sweet. Okay, let's move on. Where should I go next, Akron? Lead the way.
You just want to check out his other building.
Wait, let's close the doors because I don't want Cappy to get like killed or something. Okay. Yeah, let's check out his other house because I've seen him building it, but I haven't seen it finished.
I
okay.
agree with that comment you just got in the chat.
One could argue that the house stand out great. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know because like the leaves and everything make it blend in really nice, but it does also stand out. I mean, the spires on top. I don't know if you've noticed, Akron, the top of his spires are really, really tall. It's like 4 blocks. You seeing that?
Yep.
It's almost ridiculous how tall they are, but yeah, he kind of wants to stand out, doesn't he? I mean, this one's got a tower on it, so yeah, I can understand that's kind of part of it.
Honestly, with all his buildings having towers, it might become the true tower empire.
Yeah, I you know what? I wouldn't mind that because the towers in season 1 were like big statements, but these are just subtle little spires. You know, not
Like
bad.
Tower Empire was never truly an empire. This place could be an empire.
This place could be. So let's just run through this quickly. What are we doing again? Firmitas. This is kind of the same. It's clearly a lot more stone heavy rather than brick, and it's and it's yeah, it's where'd you go,
Struggling.
Akram? I'm just showing
I'm
you this
struggling
really
with that
cool
game.
window.
Ooh, my suit changed.
Oh, you see these massive windows?
Oh,
You
wow.
would think, how can all that glass survive in this, under all that brick or stone even? That's because he's made it an arch. So he clearly knows a thing or two about his structures here. So I can't really fault him for that one either. And he's got the light roof set on the heavy walls. Honestly, yeah, makes a lot of sense. I think he's got a bit of timber
And
bracing
clearly
as
this
well.
house isn't done.
Yeah.
So you can't really judge it too hard on that.
He's got a lot of furnaces in here, hasn't he?
Yeah. Might be a fire hazard.
Yeah, but none of them have any fuel in, so I won't deduct points just yet. I think Firmitas, what did I say on the last one? 4.
Yep.
I'm going to say 3. I'm going to give it a 3 because it's very solid. I'm not worried about it falling down at all. But it's not like crazy impressive. It's just a simple like masonry system, so that's fine. Let's just head up the tower to see what's up here. Nice spiral staircase. got a nice support beam in the middle.
I
Reminds
like
me
this
of
a lot more
your
than a
builds.
ladder.
Oh yeah, this is better. Okay, it's a nice little room up here. There's nothing in it, but it is a nice viewpoint. I can see the observatory and... Wait, is that Moog's house? It looks different.
Yep.
What? I think I just forgot what his house looks like.
Maybe it has been a bit.
And Clubby's as well. That's pretty cool. So next is Utilitas. Well, the problem is I don't really know what it's built for. I'm thinking maybe it's just like a smelting house because it's full of furnaces. And I guess there is the space for that. But this one's going to be pretty low. I'm thinking like a 2 because it's got the bed for sleeping, it's got the furnaces for furnacing, but beyond that it doesn't really work very hard to achieve anything else. So yeah, I'm going to give that one a 2. And then for Buenos Stars, again, it's very pretty on the outside, like nice block choices. And what I really like is that it sits in the same context as his other house and uses the same kind of building style. So that's pretty good. It doesn't look like, it looks like it belongs here. And again, there's a bit of terraforming with these nice leaves and ponds. So that's pretty good as well. But it's definitely not quite as nice as his first house because it's not finished, is it? It's not got any nice bookshelves, or like the interior is pretty lackluster. So that's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be a 3. No, a 4. It's gonna be a 4, I think, because the outside is so good. So yeah, we'll give that. Wait, what did I say again? Fermitas. That was a
3.
3. Yeah. Utilitas was a 2. Stas was a 4. Okay. That's 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, we're really I mean, this is why we play beta Minecraft.
Yeah, you don't have to count. So that gets a C, which I'm actually pretty impressed with. He's managed to get. Wait. Yeah, he got a C. Sorry. Yeah. That's how my system
Don't you have to
works.
be pretty alright with numbers for architecture?
No. Maybe. Okay, where should we go next?
Well, if we want to check out census stuff first, we can check out the observatory.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I've actually not seen it yet, so that would be nice. Oh, look, some bones. Sorry, I'm ignoring this
I
bar.
don't know. That's alright. I don't even know where it is. You're just lazy.
Well, only when there's bones on the line. God, this looks really nice, though. Okay, first of all, I'm noticing it's like up on a hill. I feel like that's a good place for an observatory to be, so he's thought about that, hasn't he?
100%. It looks really good, too.
Yeah, it's got the nice bricks and the slabs, and yeah, it looks like an observatory, right? Oh, what's going on in here? The floor's a little bit worse for wear, but that's okay. Got some nice support beams. Oh, look, some things to operate the... I don't know. What does an observatory even do? I don't know. It's got some notebooks
It observes the stars.
Ah, that's probably why it needs these levers. It's got a piston here. Yeah, it's
Guppy, did you turn off like noise cancellation?
Me?
Yeah, did you turn off noise cancellation?
No. Wait, what do you mean?
I can just hear a bunch of background noise, that's all.
Earlier or just now?
Just
when you came back.
It's all right now, though.
Oh, okay. It might have been my chair.
Maybe.
I gotta say, I'm really liking this. I can imagine sitting here at the desk, looking out the window. He's got his telescope here. Like, it looks pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Especially with like the piston stuff. Just like for beta Minecraft, I'm impressed how well he's made this look. And the dome as well. That's impressive, and that's actually a good thing to mention for our first score, Vermitas, because I mean a dome is a pretty hard structure to do, especially one with glass in it. But he's used these slabs in such a way that He's got them like arching up nicely, and yeah, it's got glass in the middle. I'm thinking it must be pretty strong. And then downstairs, it's kind of the same as his other house. He's got the brick. I think it must just be a masonry structure, but with the timber again. And he's got nice features like the beams and little supporting things. And like his stairs here are held up by fences, so that's pretty good. Although the floor, I don't know. He's obviously got some. I don't know what's happened to the floor. Has there been an earthquake or something? But I guess he's just got to live with that. I think I'm gonna give that a 4 because it's very impressive, but it's not like I don't know. It doesn't quite feel like a 5 to me. And then for Utilitas, I think this is going to score quite high because it feels like this was built to be an observatory. Like it's up on the hill. It's pointing at the open sky. There's not a lot of other stuff around. Although, wait, Cappy, your lighthouse is in that direction, right? Where he's pointing.
Yes, it is.
I'm thinking, like, wouldn't the light pollution be pretty bad for telescoping?
That's definitely true.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But maybe, look at all these pistons. Maybe he can just spin the whole building around. I don't know. So I won't deduct points for that, I guess. I think I'm going to give that a 4 as well because it considers like what it's used for and it sits in a good site. Yeah, and the details really help with that. And then for Buenos Aires, I'm thinking a 4 as well. I'm thinking 3 4s because it's built in a style not dissimilar to his house, but it's not like exactly the same. So that's pretty good. Yeah, and it uses some pleasing blocks, and it just feels like it fits in. Although it would be good to have some more like terraforming or something, but I'm sure he's just not done that yet. But that's okay.
That's a 12. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. That's the same as his house then. He gets a B. Nice. Okay, where to now? I feel like we should just go round the bay.
Okay. Check out Cappy's place first, probably.
Yeah.
I think we'll come across Darren's.
Oh yeah, Darren's
Darren
house.
has a house?
Yeah, Darren has a house.
Oh. Okay, wait, is that the kissing booth area?
What, this?
No.
What is this?
This is the
Oh,
kissing
it
booth,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kissing booth.
Hey Dan, let's write this one.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna go sleep for Clubby real quick.
Oi!
Huh?
What are you doing in there?
What?
Oh god.
Come on now. Let's take this path. Also, have you seen how well SNES made this?
It's dangerous.
little
It's a
bridge in
dangerous
here?
path.
It is a dangerous path. It's not. It's
Yeah.
not that lit up.
I'm almost there. Okay, I've made it to Darren's. Close the door. Oh no, there's a... Okay. Okay. Okay.
Ah, here we go. Watch out for the zombies. They're just here for decoration, I guess.
It's an enchanted forest.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are at Darren's hut. Let's just take do a little 360. I'm a big fan already. It just looks like such a classic, like, oh my god.
Ooh. Dan!
Such a classic Minecraft house.
Did you fall?
How do I get back up? I'll use my water. I was too busy looking at the building.
You gotta watch where you're going, Dan.
Sorry. Okay, here we go. I like the sand for the roof as well. That's really quite novel, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then inside, I mean, it's just what you need, isn't it? Crafting table, furnace, chest and a bed. Pretty nice. I think for Fermitas, well, I think it must be a timber structure, right? Because the only thing that's actually holding up the roof is these columns on the corners. And I'm guessing there's like a frame underneath the planks. But if you look at the roof, it's made of cobblestone and sand. And even the ceiling is cobblestone. I don't know. I feel like that's really heavy. But obviously it's not fallen down yet. So I'm going to give it like a 2. Because I'd be a bit scared if I was in that house. But otherwise it's fine. And then Utilitas, I'm going to have to give it... I'm going to have to give it either a 1 or a 2 because it's I mean, it does what it needs to do. Do you know what I mean? It's got everything inside, but it's not like built specifically to achieve that. It's just kind of a shelter. But that is kind of the point of the house as well. It's just a starter house, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily fit in too well, but it doesn't stand out either. It's just kind of fine. So I think I'm going to give that a 2 as well. But then for Wenustas, I think I'm going to give it, I think a 3, because I think it's a really pretty house and it's got cute things like the flowers and like a little bedside table here. Like she didn't need to add that, and a little rug. So you know she's putting some attention there, and the windows I think are quite unique as well. What is that? A 2, and a 3.
Yep. 7.
Oh, I just wrote 7. Oh my god.
No.
Oh, Dan.
I was just thinking about the number 7. It's hard to think and type. Okay.
7.
Grade. Oh. Oh, okay. This gets a C as well. She's
What is D?
just got in it. D is if she got 1 less point.
What's F? Are you gonna fail anyone?
There is no F. There's just E. I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't know how F works. Oh my goodness.
F is when you fail, but there's no E normally.
Oh well,
Okay,
there's E for me.
Okay.
It's still under construction.
It's looking pretty nice so far. And luckily, because well you're here, you can talk me through the build.
I am. Yeah. So, you know, it kind of starts over here on this path.
Yeah.
We're still working on the connecting bridge over to Akron's, but it's getting there.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. But if you go up this path, we've got like some bushes here.
Nice.
And then come up here. And come in here.
Ooh.
And so this glass tube will be filled with lava eventually.
Right.
And then there's going to be like a big section of lava at the very top. The water is here right now, so I can quickly travel from the top to the bottom.
Right.
Yep. It's not furnished yet, but I do have a special spot for my hose. I've got,
yeah.
you know, you gotta give your hose some respect. So they have their own box all by themselves.
Good. You got 3 hose. That's great.
I know, right? And one of them's iron too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's good to have a special place for them. Yeah.
Of course.
So if you come up here, we've got, you know, cobblestone, and then we've got some slabs, and then we've got sandstone and wool. And it just keeps going up.
It looks very good.
Thank you. I've got some dirt.
Just for like
called?
scaffolding.
Yeah. I've just got some scaffolding here because I'm currently putting the supports up for the lookout deck.
Right, I see.
So, oh
my god! Did you fall?
I did, yeah.
Oh no!
I'm again.
I didn't even see you go. I just turned around, you were gone.
Hola, me llamo Samuel.
Hola,
Hola.
Samuel. Who is this? Is this Spiffy?
Hola.
Yeah, it's
He's on my
Spiffy.
stuff.
Hello. Oh, I'm
I've
glad
been
you're
sent
here, Spiff. I'm
back-
gonna review your house in a minute.
I was in chat lurking for a while actually.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
You'd
Anyways,
value
let me
join at
Love
the exact
lurking.
same time.
Let me use
imagine
this.
falling. Yeah.
Oh, I just used the water. Amazing.
Yeah. The water is a little. You gotta time it just right, but So
The water is deadly.
yeah.
I played in the deadliest water pond.
Okay, so I'm thinking. Obviously, I've got to keep in mind it's not finished, but I like it a lot so far. The for Firmitas, I like you got like kind of 3 levels going on. There's the cobblestone and the sandstone, and I'm gonna pretend the wool is like just painted stone.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then the timber at the top. So it makes sense. You've got like nice thick walls, and obviously this is a really tall tower. It's going to have a lot of load. So yeah, I think this looks very realistic, and you've got the support with the slabs and with the fences you were doing at the top as well. I think that's pretty good. I'm thinking a 4 or a 5.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think a 4. I think a 4. And then for Utilitas, so the function is to be a lighthouse, right?
Yes.
And obviously you talked about you're going to have the lava in here, which makes a lot of sense because I think I made a lighthouse before and I used glowstone. But like, why not use lava? I think it will look really cool going up here. And then, yeah, other than that though, because is it going to have like somewhere to live as well? Because I imagine some lighthouse keeper will have to live in here.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be at the bottom or the top. I thought about maybe having different floors to it, but I'm not entirely sure yet.
Yeah, I've had that problem before, like building lighthouses is what to put in like all the floors in the middle. But I guess you can just do this.
The glass tube is going to come up here, and then above us is the redstone section. There's going to be like a bigger section of lava up here to like come out of the glass windows.
I see. Okay, I think that's pretty good.
Like he's moldy.
Oh, he's all green.
I'm made of grass, okay? I feel grassy for some reason.
You're made of grass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I am.
It's definitely grass and not mold.
It is very much grass.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, I believe you.
Crud, no!
Did he fall?
He pushed me off the stone.
Take the leap of faith. Yeah, you gotta jump off a corner.
Oh, Spiffy, no.
Deadly water.
It really? Well, it is when Akron's up there.
I was walking down the stairs and Akron
walked
shoulder
into me.
buzzed me.
Keep walking
shoulder
into me, bro.
buzzed.
Yeah, sure.
You guys keep walking in me, then complaining when you die.
Well,
just don't get in Akron's way.
To be very clear, Akron, you did just appear in front of me randomly, so...
I'm a busy man, and I got things to do.
Okay.
You might need some rails, guys, to stop people from falling off, maybe.
Yeah, I might.
Actually,
I might make the stairs wider.
That's a good point. I did think they were, not that they're too thin, but there's nothing really holding them up. They're just kind of like that. Not that that's a bad thing, but I think that's why I'm giving it a 4, not a 5.
Okay.
But yeah, Utilitas. I think it's gonna be I think a 3, because you've got, obviously the whole point is to be a lighthouse, and that's gonna be the big feature with the lava inside. And you've also considered the site well, because you've put it on like this little island, obviously around where all the water is, so it's actually going to be useful.
Right.
So yeah, that's really good. And then Buenos Dias, I think a 3 as well, because it looks really pretty with the wool as the stripes.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I think that will be a lot higher when it's actually like decorated inside, because obviously it's quite basic, but it's very nice.
Right.
Okay, I have to remember these numbers. I said
I don't see Cappy skin.
What did I say? 4?
Oh, you don't?
Nice one, Sam. How you doing?
Might be green.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, yeah, maybe fences.
We're supposed to be conserving the environment, Akron.
I'm sorry.
I'm very environmentally friendly today.
I'm sorry.
Akron, when you crouch, your sunglasses disappear and you're just
I
left
know,
with
I
a
know.
blank
Well,
face.
it's only when I look down. It's only when I look. Watch this.
On my screen, the sunglasses just don't exist at all, to be fair.
Wait, you've
There's
got
no
sunglasses?
there for me.
Wait, do you not have outer
Yeah.
layers?
I don't see your sunglasses, Akron.
You guys don't have outer layers?
I've got an outer layer, but no sunglasses.
Do you see his white suit at least?
No, I see his.
Oh,
SNES
you see a different
suit.
skin. That's why. You see
Oh,
my SNES.
yeah, that would do it. Yeah, I guess we'll head over to Akron's place now.
Sure.
Don't think I've seen your desert village in a while, so I'm. Well, I got a little glimpse of it, I think, on Cappy's stream, so I'm quite excited to see it.
Mhm.
I just have to push my little sister out of the room.
Casino's got nothing when it comes to the middle one.
Should we do the casino or not yet? Because it's not finished. What do you think?
Let's save the casino for later. We can do Spiffy
Okay.
Shack though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, what?
Spiffy Shack.
Let's go see your
I don't even-
custodian shack. Where's he gone?
It's not very friendly. I'm all the way over here.
Stay here for a minute. Stay here for a minute.
My little sister
Okay.
came into the room and she started being very loud, so I muted myself.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, you can come in.
Okay.
Did he remove the pole? Let me check.
I didn't remove the pole.
Oh,
Oh no, he added wool. He added wool everywhere.
why have you got wool in
That's
your
his-
shack, Spiffy?
That's his. Yeah, why do you
I
have
don't
that?
live here. I don't live
No,
here
He
anymore.
works here. This is where he
It
works.
says this is Spiffy. It's your house or your
Not
your
where I
work
live.
house.
It's.
I don't
it's
live here,
It's a
man.
supply shack. It's a supply shack for cleaning.
Supply shack.
Oh, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Well.
supply shack, baby.
Well.
The supply shack is a little it's a little supply shack. Where you can get
What
to
is
get.
This build, man. Okay. Well, for Firmitas, it looks really robust. It's nice sandstone. No chance this will fall down. I mean, it's even got a support beam. Oh, sorry, Spiffy. It's even got a support beam in the middle. Like, there's no way this is falling down. Yeah, that's gonna
What?
be.
Isn't this pumpkin gonna rot at some point and then the beam will fall in?
Oh,
That's not a pumpkin. That's actually an orange light.
that's an orange light. Oh, okay. That's good lighting considerations with the torches and the orange lights. Yeah, I think that's a solid 3 for the Vermitas. Now, I don't really know how to rate the function because I don't. Spiffy, what do you do in here?
The function is
I
to
haven't-
store cleaning supplies.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're the custodian.
There's no. I haven't been supplied with any cleaning supplies recently.
Well, the thing is, there's
so-
no cleaning supplies because the casino's not even open yet.
Right. Okay. So that's okay. That makes sense. But why is there just a mushroom and white wool in here? Is that just?
I think
I have no
Spiffy's
Is it
idea.
mold?
I think Spiffy's laying his shack mold.
What? I don't live there.
Wait,
I
and he's
don't
your
live
cleaner.
there.
Yeah, but you work. This is your cleaning station,
I
Spiffy.
haven't been in here in 8 years, man. Don't even try.
This casino has been under construction for 8 years.
That's
by
an
the way.
8-year-old mushroom.
Damn.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Okay. Utilitas, I guess. I'm gonna have to say 1. Like it. I don't know what the point is, but at least it's got a crafting table and like you could. Now there's 2 mushrooms. Okay. Well, you could live in here, I guess.
Ew, there's a bone in there. Who
and there's a
died?
bone. It's. Oh, that's really mysterious. I wish we had a
That's
detective
a mouse bone.
to solve that.
That's a mouse bone.
What do
There's
you mean
a
a
dead
mouse
mouse
bone?
in there.
Okay, well that's gonna take away from
Well,
my next rating.
I'm made of-
Buenos
I'm made of grass right now, so I'm not a detective.
I thought you made a
sadly.
mold.
What? Hey,
Oh.
Moog.
I thought it was mold.
It's
Hi,
brown.
Mold.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, is it Moog?
Dan's live doing his reviews and Cappy's live watching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm gonna go.
I might have to transform. Give me a sec, guys.
He hasn't reviewed
Transform?
your house yet, though, so
Okay.
you can
Yeah,
join
yeah,
the
you
terror.
can come show me around. But you're quite quiet for me, Moog.
Yeah.
Is that just me?
I don't know.
No,
No,
it's quite
he's quiet.
Amogus, how have
Everybody?
you been?
Amoogus.
I've been
Amogus, how have
alright.
you been?
I've been really busy. But I got like a weekend to myself.
Yay!
So what's been up with you guys?
The sky.
Got him.
Oh goodness.
Lots
I've
of
been
tea.
building
That's what's
so
been
much,
up.
Moog.
Lots of tea.
Huh?
I'm having some tea right now.
I've built so much. You're gonna love it.
I'm coming over to see you guys, but your chunks haven't loaded yet.
Just
We're
swap.
floating. We're
Let's
going.
swap into a nice fit real quick.
Can you get out of this hole, Valley?
Okay.
Oh, what's in the base? Wait, there's a basement.
There's nothing. I just dug 2 blocks out and hid under the
Oh,
That's the
okay.
valley hole.
Oh, okay.
That's just where he goes.
Anyway, let's go past the casino. Actually, let's wait for Moog real quick. Hello?
Yeah. So I gave
alright,
Buenos
I had
Dias a
my-
1. Oh, it's Clubby.
I had my daily Red Bull. I'm here.
Hello,
Hey,
bud.
Clubby.
It's the clubster.
Don't call me
He's
that.
real.
I am
He's
real.
a club sandwich. He's a club sandwich. Wait, what?
Yeah. No, I'm actually Club Crackers because I'm a white guy. So
Oh, okay. That's understandable. Oh god, I'm falling through the floor. Ah! 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 Anyway,
Hello?
Anyway, let's
You're
move
right.
on to the village.
Okay. Let's move
I
on.
thought I would come along to the band of merry men and a woman here.
Oh, okay.
I've collected
doing
quite a little
architectural-
audience.
Don't worry. I'm inclusive. I don't
Review
exclude
this
one.
anybody.
I can't be
Oh,
married
don't
to.
Duke City 3. Wow, he's got a
I
lot
mean-
of torches around.
I mean, it
Oh.
is
That's
Pride
not his
Month. If you
name,
want to
that's
be
not
a
his
man,
name.
I guess it's an appropriate time to be.
Right.
guys, I'm
right.
currently sleuthing around, as you can see.
You're sleuthing, are you?
Whoa, Akron, you did build a lot.
Yep. Anyway,
Oh my goodness. Look, you got a whole town here. Oh, just take me around, Akron. Give me the tour.
okay, this is Nesmess's house. He bought it for 2 coal.
Two coal. That's a really good price.
I was gonna pay 2 diamonds to live there.
2 coal for that house in this economy. That man has some cash.
Don't look in this house. It's not ready.
Moog, guys, don't come in here. This is a crime scene. No, everyone avoid this place.
It's
There's
a
a lot of
crime
blood.
scene.
There's a lot of blood.
Oh.
I'll make it an even worse crime scene if you enter.
Okay, let's
Please
ignore that house.
don't.
Why are
Anyway.
you threatening him?
What?
That's you shouldn't threaten a police detective. That's like the worst thing you could do.
Anyway, here's this house right here.
That's like someone
Oh.
investigating you for
How
murder
much is
and you
this for
say
sale?
if you take me to court I'll fucking kill you. Like what
Oh my god, he's gonna kill me, guys.
yeah,
No
evidently.
way.
What do you think about this one, Dan?
So it's cute. How much is it?
Ooh, name your price.
2 coal.
Sold.
Oh, I don't have any coal on me.
Man,
Oh, well, not sold.
Well,
Not
I'll come
sold.
back.
Yeah.
Here's the house. I haven't done the interior yet, but
Okay. I see. It's nice.
it's like
Yeah,
a really.
Oh, I like this one.
Dan, just
it's
FYI,
for sale.
make sure you bring at least 1 sign with you when you buy the house, because that's how you seal the contract.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Akron, I ain't got
Wow,
nothing.
I don't
How
have any
much?
slime.
Can you stop mining my iron,
I
please?
don't have
Griffin?
any signs, he says. Yeah, okay.
No. Oh,
Right.
slimes.
Can you please?
I
put that
got
back,
signs.
please?
I've got nothing
Yeah,
but
signs.
signs.
I was looking if there was any traps.
That's fine. I've got them.
There's no traps.
Ooh,
What do you think about the soup
normal
shop?
mokuloya yellow. Is that what this
That's the
is?
soup shop over. No, this one right here.
This one.
Yep.
Can I actually buy a soup? I've only got signs on me, but can I buy a soup?
There's no interior yet, so
Okay,
no.
I'll come back when it's.
And here's
No,
the.
no. Just bribe Dan. Just bribe them and say that if they give you a soup, then you'll give it a perfect rating. There you go.
I don't care.
Dan, I
Anyway,
have
here's
some
the
of
orange
Akron's
kitchen.
Huh?
It's Akron's soup. It's right
That's
behind you. That's his soup.
Why'd you water down my soup?
Oh,
Oh, okay. You just spilled
sorry,
all
I
the soup.
I spilt it. Sorry, that was really good.
What do you think about the orange kitchen?
The orange kitchen? I think it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Can I take a look inside?
Yeah, why not?
I don't like that people are just holding knives out. It's making me a bit jumpy.
I feel like I'm in London.
The
Maybe you are.
the British people getting nervous around knives is really appropriate, frankly.
This is a little mom and pop kitchen here.
It's
Looks
nice,
more
but
like a soup kitchen. to
where do
me.
they live?
No, they live upstairs. It's not done yet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say there's just nothing there.
And then over here is Valley's home.
Oh, nice. Tomo wali pi Ike
uh,
wali. What, Valley? I was gonna ask, why is your Tokipona name Ike wali?
Because I'm just chaos sometimes.
Ah, just the
Ike,
manifestation of
is
Ike.
Is that how that's pronounced? I read it Ike, and I thought you were role playing as Dwight D. Eisenhower.
No, it's Ike.
Oh, it's a nice little house you got here. Oh, hey, Clubby.
Hello.
Have you
Alright.
finished it? I see this hole's filled in, but
Yep. You can move it now.
yay!
Oh, wow. That's
I
pretty
would
got it
not
good.
live
before it
here,
was done.
guys. Personally.
Do you
Oh
want-
no.
Do you want to know how much I paid for this?
How much
Okay,
did you
2
pay?
diamonds.
2 diamonds?
You paid 2 diamonds for this?
It's
place is-
this is a.
Jesus
And
Christ.
then I found out that SNES got his for 2 coal, and I'm like, oh.
I
This
mean,
is
yeah,
a
you
worse
can pay
dump
whatever
than
you
when
want for
Dude,
the
This is
dome.
a worse dump than where I live, and I built
I
that
know.
place.
I wouldn't pay 1 wood for that fucking dump.
And here's my mushroom farm. It's
This is a beautiful mushroom farm.
Wow.
It's not very, Akron, it's not very
Oh,
efficient, is
man.
it? It's supposed
Yeah,
to
I
be
think
farming mushrooms.
No,
I
the
think it
harvest
might
just isn't ready
be-
yet.
I think it might be a little bright in here for the mushrooms, just to.
I
for
think
Just
the
a little
mushrooms
bit.
might be a bit
Dan,
scared.
do you have a texture pack that hides people's armor?
I do.
At some point, 'cause I would very much like that.
Yeah, of course.
Are you
of
streaming right
course.
now?
Let's
Me gusta.
go. Me gusta, dude.
so I know it's not done, but you can review the whole place if you want.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking Fermitas, all of these houses are kind of the same in terms of their structure. I mean, it's just masonry with a sandstone. And yeah, I really like that. They're clearly very secure. I mean, especially SNES's house. I feel like when you look in here, there's just like wood blocks everywhere.
It's so
and
secure.
it's nice, and I feel
Shit is reinforced.
yeah.
Can you tell Seth did the interior decoration?
No, I didn't even know. That looks really good. I'm gonna have to give that a solid 3.
What about the
I can't
murder
fault it.
house?
The murder house? I don't know. I'm not allowed inside.
Why is there so much iron in the murder
Oh wait,
house?
enter. Oh, I'll go in.
I don't know why.
What?
There's extra.
Hey, no! Get out of here! Get out of here, please!
The sign says enter.
No, it's too late now.
I guess
You've
we have
seen
to
the
kill
murder
him.
house. What?
No witnesses! No witnesses!
Stay away.
Yeah, 3. 3 for Fermitas. Utilitas, I think. Wow, I gotta rate it quite high because
Creeper,
Creeper.
dead, creeper,
Oh,
dead,
oh,
dead,
oh,
dead,
oh.
dead, 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 dead.
Oh my god, I love you, Clubby.
I hate you, but
my hand wasn't even on the keyboard.
don't worry, the Admiral has your back.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
I just witnessed Akron get stabbed.
Akron.
Oh man.
I witnessed
Um,
the stabbing.
Yeah, I think
This
Utilitas
is supposed to be a
gonna
really crime-ridden town, so...
Yeah, it does feel dangerous when
Ah.
you're here. I mean, someone just tried to blow me up.
I mean,
Dude, yeah,
mean,
active
it-
terrorism, straight up.
look over there. You can see something even more dangerous than this place if you look where I'm looking.
You
Oh.
mean the terrible looking windmill over there?
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
So dangerous. There's all sorts of traps in there, apparently.
I mean, we are
Traps?
living we are in a desert, Dan. I guess it would be appropriate that someone tried to blow you up, but
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when I look over there, there's lots of creepers. So I don't know. It feels quite common. Yeah, I think.
How about we start singing the song "No More Creepers" then?
How does it go?
Well, there's a vocal version and then there's a normal version.
Well, go ahead. Give me your vocal rendition.
I don't want to.
I permanently can't. My
Ah.
voice is destroyed from working in the janitor's shed for too long and dying.
Oh,
Did you
It's
inhale
weird.
fucking? There's a chlorine spill on your.
I don't know why you're working,
destroyed
Spiffy,
by
when
a fucking
it's not even
chlorine
open yet.
gas leak.
I
I'm
had
not
to clean
paying
that
you,
white
so why are
stain
you
on.
working?
I had to clean on that white stain off the carpet, remember? And when I got back to
Oh,
the shack,
yeah.
putting it back, I passed out, and it was not fun.
What did Clubby put in there?
I have
I
no
didn't.
fucking
There's
idea.
mushrooms
I
in there, isn't
haven't been here.
Ugh.
so I think next for the function, it's going to be quite high because there's all sorts of different stuff going on here. You've got the orange place, you've got the soup kitchen, you've got the houses, you've got the crime. So it's really like a diverse
crime.
neighborhood.
Crime.
It really ties.
To the
And a
central
mushroom farm.
part.
A mushroom farm. Ah,
This
look.
is kind of,
yeah,
if you think
makes
about it,
sense.
this is kind of like the Section 8 housing of the server. If you really think about it.
this is where you go for
You're welcome. You're
two
welcome.
core houses.
Yeah.
Where's that spider?
I have to buy all of them
I don't know,
and
I
then
think
sell
it's
them off for
underground.
extortionate prices.
Creeper, another creeper on you, Dan.
I found them.
You see? Oh my!
I did it again, dude. You're welcome.
You're like my bodyguard
Why's
today,
everyone
man.
trying to kill Dan?
Listen, man, the admiral must look out for his captains. That's how this works.
Thank you, thank you. See, that's why I
Well,
joined the
technically,
Federation.
I guess technically it should be the other way around, but you know, whatever.
It's fine, it's fine.
I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the lighthouse looks really good from over here as well.
It does.
thank
Yeah.
Nice. So finally, I think for Buenostas,
Who?
I don't know. I'm thinking a 3 or a 4 because it's very pretty. They got like nice decoration, and obviously the sandstone fits in the context of the desert very well, and the path's really pretty. But I
Like
think
these
it's
balloons?
just. Oh, these are balloons. Oh, I do like that. Yeah,
Oh.
that's good.
Is that what those are?
I thought they were just cubes.
Just woolen
Oh.
cubes that you placed on
Decoration
the side of
cubes.
these.
I just wanted
exactly.
some color in here. That's it.
Yeah, it looks good. It's I think they're good colors to go in the desert. Yeah, I think
mean,
I'm
if
gonna
you were-
go for a 3 because you haven't done a lot of the interiors and stuff, but I think it might go up when it's all finished.
Well, all the houses I'm leaving blank for people to build when they live here.
Oh, I see. I see.
My God.
There you go. What grade do you get for that? You get a B, Akron. Not bad.
Sweet.
A buh.
A B.
Buh.
I just realized that
Above.
the front texture of a sign is different from the back texture.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it really?
What?
No, look at that. I never noticed that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Whoa.
lighter on the front side. The lines are
What?
lighter. That's fixed in the new versions
No.
though, because on new versions you can write on both sides of the sign.
You can write on
So-
both sides?
On
Yeah.
new
Yeah, in the new
versions,
version.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was like just added a couple updates ago.
It's when they also added hanging signs and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Waxing signs as well.
Waxing.
I don't know what
Oh,
waxing.
yeah.
I don't know what that does.
You
but-
you can edit signs in the
Oh,
in the
yeah,
newest
that's right,
versions.
right,
Waxing
right.
makes it so that you can't.
Right.
Ah.
Oh.
Should we do Timmy's pinwheel, or is that not part of the town?
Let's not. Let's just ignore that. For
Okay.
now.
Yeah, I say we ignore that.
I say we avoid the windmill at all costs.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I
I heard
just
bad
did here
stuff
for
happens
this.
there.
It's so funny looking.
I gotta go cook dinner, so I'll see you guys later.
Ow.
Okay, Akron.
Goodbye,
Como
goodbye,
coupon,
See
Akron.
you soon.
Thank you for the review.
Which one of you guys put stone in one of my windows?
No clue. All right, Dan, where are we off to next?
Let's go to Moog City.
I
is
hope
right
you know
here.
my interior is not done yet. I haven't even started.
Moog, were you the one who built Fort Buscus?
I did build Fort Buscus.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You're one of my favorite people on this whole server. Dan,
Not
I mean
sad,
this.
but-
Yeah, Dan, I mean this in the nicest way possible, but if you give Fort Buscus anything other than an S+ rating, I'm afraid I can no longer be friends with you.
I understand. I mean, it's Fort Buscus. Come on.
It is Fort Buscus. You have to give Fort Buscus an S+. I mean, that's
not
like
even-
that's like a fucking UNESCO World Heritage site right there.
Yeah, exactly. You can't touch it. You can only play
Yeah.
20
I've
questions there.
That's done. I do have my house though, and I'm still working on that.
Okay, Moog, do you wanna give me a tour? We're outside knocking on the door.
Crap. I mean, it is literally super empty. It is empty as all get out. Come on in. Come
Bum,
on
bum,
in.
bum, 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 bum.
We're still working on
police.
everything.
Okay, I see.
So
I
this
see.
is my house.
You can talk me
I like
through
the
like
s- I
what's
like
gonna
the,
be there,
the
I
stone
guess.
floors. They're giving me like warehouse vibes.
Well, it's a house. Well, if you come over here, right here, I think is gonna be my kitchen area. I'm gonna have my furnaces and a couple.
Oh, yeah,
crafting
Clubby.
tables.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Look at that perfect view from my window into his window.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
you
I
can
do get a
spy on
view.
them really easily.
Over
It's
here,
crazy.
over here, if you look at this one rose, Spiffy gave this to me.
Oh
and
wow.
I did.
will hold it forever. Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, I gave him that rose because
Yep,
I
he gave
found
me
it
that
on the
rose.
floor.
And we're gonna
Nice.
keep it. If you come over all the way to the opposite side, over here is gonna be the library again, and not done.
Ooh.
We're still working on it.
Mhm. Mhm.
In fact, I was just in here to put some stuff in, but I'll do that later. If we hop on up, this is gonna be the storage / bedroom. I haven't divided the rooms just yet. But over here, I'm gonna probably put my bed, a few
You're right, yeah.
bookshelves, blah, blah,
Over
blah.
here? Oh, that's
I get-
perfect.
That way, just in case
Ooh.
Spiffy can watch over me in case I'm having a nightmare.
Oh, that's yeah. You want that?
Don't want that happening. And over here, along the brick wall, we're gonna have my storage. I'll have all my chests up here.
Cool. Oh, I like
And
the
that's it right now.
what's it called?
It'll be
These
done.
iron blocks. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
I like the I gotta say I like the layout. The layout's very nice.
Yeah, that's probably something I was thinking about. Compared to the others, it's not just like a big square or something. There's lots of nice little side rooms and stuff.
And Moog,
Yeah, I wanted
Moog,
as much
over
like
here,
that,
is it
but-
what are you gonna do with this room? This room right here gives me like kitchenette vibes.
That is
Honestly.
literally what I said earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna have some furnaces, a couple chests, and then like that's gonna be like my main crafting area.
I
So
see,
yeah.
I see.
And then ooh, I do want to find I've got plenty of diamonds to make a jukebox. I need some music discs though.
Oh, what you mean like one of the two of them in this
The
version?
two in this version. I'm gonna collect a bunch. That's gonna be what I collect.
Nice.
Over here, if you look to the
Oh
side,
yeah, I almost forgot.
on the side of Spiffy's hill, I put a little skeleton. I'm gonna try to fit a few more in there, if
Mhm.
Spiffy would let me, of course.
I will let you touch it. However, someone touched my lagoon. And Cappy found it for me earlier, and I'm very annoyed by whoever touched my lagoon.
Oh,
And
I
it's
would
oh,
never
is it
touch the
that
lagoon.
weird? Is it that weird house that's on like the other on like the shore of it or what?
No, there's a
Someone started
lagoon.
mining in it.
Oh yeah,
I
I
have a
saw
little
that.
lagoon
Like,
deep in the
around.
island, and someone did like a little hole into it, and it looks really gross.
You should let me put a secret passageway into your lagoon.
Oh my
Like,
god.
underneath my house.
I
and then
mean,
into the
I'd
mountains.
let
lagoon
Moog do
tunnel.
it. I'd let Moog do it, but anyone else, it's just not. It's just too much.
But yeah, I got window shades. I really like the fences. I thought they added a lot of dimension to all the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't do like let me try to find a way to explain it. Rather than like having like the oak logs here and then the cobblestone behind to add more dimension, I didn't feel like doing that. I thought it would have made it too complicated with the roof.
Mm.
It's also harder to do in Beta because you don't have things like stairs or slabs that can
Yeah.
go in the
Yeah,
undersides
I
of
do like
blocks.
what you
Yeah.
did with the whole massing of the thing. Looks very deliberate with the like cube here and then the bigger cube, and I see how the shape came together.
Hey Dan, I don't mean to interrupt your train of thought, but somebody in your chat just asked, "What do the three architecture terms mean?" in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Well, Fred, I'm glad that you asked because I'm about to tell you now when I review this house. So first, firmitas is like the kind of structural integrity, the strength of the build. And for this one, can you talk me through the structure, Moog, as you're here?
Yeah. What do we need to talk about?
Well, what kind of system do you use to make it not fall down? Like, what's the materials we're looking at here?
See, well, we have the finest spruce from SNES. He was kind enough to let me use his spruce
That is a
farm.
very strong timber. I like that.
Yeah, and then in order to get some nice color differentiation, I wanted to get some oak on the roof, just to get that, makes it look different. There's some contrast. It's also pretty strong. It's not planks. It's whole. It's the whole ash tree.
The whole log.
Yep. Over here we got some sandstone just to ensure like this is a pretty strong house.
Yes, that
That's not a
sandstone.
trap
Yeah,
door. That is not a trap door. That is a window shade.
of course, of course.
Of course. Cobblestone to line out the house to ensure that and then wherever there's a corner, except that
Oh
one,
my god,
we'll
what?
go there.
Can we just...
Uh,
Uh,
Wherever there's a
Okay,
corner,
right.
we've got some fences just to ensure that the roof
Oh
is
yeah,
supported.
I see, I see.
Yep.
Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna give this. I think a 3 for the structure. I think it's very comprehensive. I'm very confident it's not going to fall down. I mean, you've got the fences for the structure and everything. You've got the nice light oak on the heavy spruce, and obviously the sandstone masonry as well, and the cobblestone. I like the mossy cobblestone as well. That's a good, nice subtle
Thank you.
flex.
I'm gonna try to incorporate it into the pathway as well. There's gonna be a
Subtle
pathway leading
flex.
out over here,
Yeah, it's nice.
and then I'm gonna try to better up the bridges over here, just connecting. Like we got the tree farm over on that hill, and
Oh
then,
yeah.
of course, Cappy's Lighthouse and Akron's
Mhm.
Casino.
Yeah, I can really imagine this place with some big old bridges just going everywhere.
Yeah, I thought we could try that out, but I haven't gotten there yet. And then,
Yeah.
do you want to do Fort Buscus as well?
Oh, well, first of all, I gotta tell you, what does utilitas mean? And utilitas is like the function of the building and how it responds to the user, which is Moog, and how it responds to the context. First of all, I noticed that the sandstone is quite a good choice because you're right next to the desert. So I can see where you got these
Ah.
materials from. And obviously the oak from the forest here just makes a lot of sense.
You can thank Spiffy for the oak. I'm cutting down his forest right now.
Oh wow, did you get paid like
Yes.
a stack of iron for that?
I did
get
give him
paid
a lot of
exactly-
iron. I
He gave
I
me
gave him
exactly
lots of
stack.
money.
That's good. That's the going rate these days, so that's good. Yeah.
You see, before I started giving my riches away, I paid him lots of money. So
Now
I did
obviously
pay him as well to incriminate not Spiffy. I did pay Spiffy to incriminate SNES.
incriminate him.
Well, you just admitted that on live stream, so I mean, like,
Yeah, not a great
didn't-
look, man.
not a great idea. So
Oh well.
I mean, like, are you telling me you're not gonna go go along with it?
I
No.
found lots of crop and produce. in
unless you
Snez's
pay
house.
me as well.
I got
There was a
one
lot of crop.
gonna have to
and
bribe
produce
everyone
in
now.
that house.
Yeah, now you have to bribe everyone's for their silence. I
Dan,
mean,
the-
Dan and I are pirates. I don't know why you would ever like give us something to blackmail you with.
The-
That was
the-
just not a smart idea.
The only thing I found in Snez's house was lots of crop and produce.
Crop and
I found
produce.
I
lots of-
remember you had to plant a couple things for me. Remember?
I had to plant some wheat and stuff as well. Yeah, lots of other crop
Yeah.
produce in there.
We had to put some incriminating evidence in there.
But yeah, the function is kind of hard to say because obviously you haven't finished a lot of the inside. But from what you said, like having the kitchenette in the corner over here, having the library off to the side over here, it feels very deliberate. It feels like it makes sense, and like the
Oh yeah,
storage,
and it's gonna be a
the
nice
storage
cozy place
next
to
to the brick here, but then the bedroom next to the window. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You've obviously thought about how you're actually going to inhabit this house. So I think.
Oh yeah, I've got it all planned out. I've literally like have it written down. I've drew everything out on a sheet of paper.
Oh really?
It's gonna look good.
I
Yeah.
see
Wow.
it. You're putting some thought into it. So that's probably going to be. I think you're going to get a 4 for that one. I'm quite impressed, to be honest. That's good.
Oh sweet.
And then for the Wenustas, that's just the pure like visual and experiential beauty of the house, and I think it's very nice. Personally, I don't know. It's not like my favorite. I don't know why. It just doesn't like scream to me on a personal level. But it is a really nice build. I can't fault it. I like how you've put in blocks of sand with the sandstone, and it's a really nice color palette. And you've started with some bone meal around here and everything. So yeah, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be a solid 3 as well. I'm pretty chuffed with this.
I'll take that. 3 sounds good for me.
Bum, bum, bum.
So that is. What is that? Can I do maths today? It's a grade.
Well,
It's a B.
Woo!
And a lot of B's today.
Well, Dan, you now also have to rate Fort Buscus, but
Aha.
I think we can all agree that Firmitas, Utilitas, and Vunestas is all a solid 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5 or whatever, however you're scaling it. I mean, you really just need the one sign with the grade, and honestly, I don't think Fort Buscus can be anything other than an S+.
I mean, just
No.
just look at it. I don't even. I mean, you can show me around if you want, but I don't even know if I need it. I mean, it's Fort
I mean, we all know
Buscus.
Fort Buscus.
There's
It's
a
hard
couple
to.
things that are wrong with it. I don't have the Nether portal up yet, but we're gonna
Uh-huh.
fix that. It's gonna get
Okay, maybe we bump that down to an S then, just an
Okay,
S.
okay.
Alright. I have all of my compliment signs up
See,
here. I
that's-
love each and every one of them.
That's a good sign. I mean, how many houses have signs outside saying how good they are?
Clubby,
I
you
know.
started that, and I want people
I
to
know.
keep it up. Keep them up.
Listen, man, real recognizes real. That's all I gotta say.
Exactly.
Fort Buscus is the realest.
There ain't nothing more real.
Realest thing you could build.
But come on in, we got some cool stuff. It's not exact. It's a couple blocks off, but it's as close as I could get it. Just going off, just like looking at a picture.
Yeah.
Right here we have SNES's review. He spent the night here.
Nice,
if
10 out
anyone
of
spent
10.
The night you gotta make a sign and leave a review.
Mm-hmm.
You even have the toilet, man. Like how
Yep, the bathroom's right over
That's-
there.
It's the first house I've seen with a toilet. I mean, that's pretty
Don't
good.
fall in.
Fort Buscus was the first house with a toilet. It's like what when the Romans invented plumbing, they built Fort Buscus as a
Exactly. They were
Yeah,
like,
you know,
in
it's-
2,000 years, a man who goes by the name Toby is going to make a toilet in this game.
who
Yep.
also was they said to themselves yes, and in 2,000 years, a man by the name of Toby, who was also a side character on the Annoying Orange television show, a popular YouTuber known as
Yeah, he
Tobuscus
was.
is going to.
I was
Going to,
just talking about the Annoying Orange show with my girlfriend a second ago.
yeah, dude. The Annoying Orange TV show is peak.
I like the secret chest here as well. That's a good addition.
Well,
that's
it's not so
because I-
secret anymore, but you know.
I can't put cobblestone on top of these chests, so I was like, how do I cover this up anyway? So I
Stairs
just
or
kept the-
slabs also work.
Oh, I didn't even think slabs. I am stupid.
Oh, yeah,
It's
that,
okay.
that would have been
We're all a
good.
little stupid.
Okay, not everybody's perfect.
I mean, this is just an easy rating, isn't it? I mean, when we think about Firmitas, right, the structure, right, it's entirely made out of cobblestone, which obviously floats on the water.
Mm-hmm.
It transcends our common understanding of what physics and engineering really is capable of.
Right. No, exactly. It's like that. It's like the self-repairing Roman concrete that we still don't understand. It's like we don't
Yeah,
understand.
it's beyond
understand
our
it.
knowledge.
our
Utilitas.
you haven't even seen the best part. The whole
Oh.
thing that's keeping this up.
Yeah,
The whole thing. It's the only thing that's the
Oh.
only reason it's floating up. The support beam.
I couldn't even think it could get any better. I mean,
It's
Wow.
just one support beam, and you get to dance on it too.
I've actually had a go previously.
You gotta
It's
spin
good
around it,
practice.
and you gotta dance. But it also keeps the house up.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm speechless. This is just so good. And
Believe me, I
Well,
thought about this.
And if we move down to the Utilitas as well, I mean it's a fort, and if we come out here, right, it's fully made out of stone, and it's in the middle of a lake. So like as far as the function of a fort, I mean
That's
that's
so
about
true.
as perfect.
I didn't
That's
even
about
consider
as perfect
that.
as you could get.
The sightlines from on top as well, you can see all your
Yeah.
potential attackers. But
Yeah.
then when
Yeah.
you're nice and safe inside, you've got books to read, you've got a dispenser here for some reason. You've even got a
It's
toilet.
cozy.
Yeah,
It-
I mean,
it's a cozy place. You like when you're here, you're home.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all
And then,
I gotta say.
I mean, Buenos Stas, have you seen like a more beautiful build ever? And I mean,
I don't think I have.
the bedroom is just so elegant. You've just got the bed in the middle and a solitary
It's
window.
straight to the point. It's
You know,
straight
everyone
to
else,
the point. You don't have to
whenever
worry
anyone
about
ever
anything.
talks about like beautiful Minecraft builds, they typically talk about that like 1-to-1 scale like USS Enterprise, or you know that giant recreation of Helm's Deep or whatever. But I really think Fort Buscus just takes the cake, because sometimes you know simplicity is the most beautiful thing.
Less
and
is
I
more.
think-
Kabu. Less
yeah,
is
yeah.
more.
More is less is more. More is less.
Yeah,
It's-
less is
it's-
more. Who said that? Less. Oh my God, 3
I
years
think
of
that was
architecture. I don't remember.
I think that was Barack Obama.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I mean, clearly, I come on, it's clearly an S. There's just
Now,
no way around
And
it.
once
There are
once the
future
nether
plans.
once the nether portal goes up too, I think that bumps up to an S plus, frankly.
I
Yep.
think this really shows why I chose these 3 categories, because it's just why, I mean, they just come together perfectly in this build. You can't get any better, can you?
There
It's
are
a
future
your
plans,
build,
of
you know?
course. Up top, if you guys all can recall the legacy console version of Minecraft, the big
Of course.
Minecraft logo in the tutorial,
Hmm.
Oh, is
I
that
will be
what you'll
adding
doing?
that right above. Sorry, Clevy. I'll be writing out right Tobuscus or Fort Buscus right above.
Fort
So everybody knows
Buscus.
what this is.
That's beautiful. I love
I can't wait.
Yep.
Okay, well,
And
I'm
I'm
actually
thinking
going to
about
take
improving the
a
bridge
quick
over
tea
here.
break, but I'll spend it in the Fort Buscus bathroom, so I'm going to have a happy time.
Moog,
I'll
just a
be back in a
thought.
sec.
Just a thought. If you kind of him and his friends
Okay,
doing like
I'm
parkour
back.
maps and adventure maps
He
and
did
like
a
cops
beta-
and robbers, but
He did do a beta series, but it's not that good, and also the
no one knows it. Yeah, but like Tobuscus doesn't have controversy. Like, okay.
I like to think I'm gonna tell myself that Skies was much worse because it very much was. Toby's was
mean-
proven to be wrong.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I forgot
Skies
about
is
all the
100%
controversy. I
correct.
thought
He's just a
I thought
horrible
Tobuscus
person.
was like cancelled, but it's actually not that bad, right?
Yeah,
did get
basically
canceled, but-
he was okay. So he was accused falsely of sexual assault, and that kind of ruined his career. And
Right.
so in recent years, he's just been kind of a little bit right wing on Twitter, but he hasn't done anything like super offensive or whatever. He's just
Huh.
like, he's just a bit of an edgelord now, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I see.
And I can't really blame him considering that he got his life ruined by being canceled because of false allegations. So, I mean, fair enough, I guess.
Well, there's so many sheep near my house. Oh my god.
Well,
Aren't
I
you
think
half
you're
Scottish?
next
You
up.
should be really happy about that.
I mean, I get all the service animals here, all of them. No one else gets any. They're all
Only sheep.
mine. Sheep, pigs, anything. I literally get every animal here.
I don't get
Okay.
a whole lot of animals on my
Okay.
island for some reason.
Okay.
Well, Spiffy, do you want to show me around your humble abode?
Okay. I can show you around all the other stuff first. So SNES Mess, being the cretin he is, look what he's done.
Dude,
Wow.
that's so real. That's the realest thing anyone's ever said.
So this is the house of my dog. My dog sleeps here.
Oh, I was wondering
He's
what this little shack
currently-
was.
Yeah, it's where my dog sleeps. It's where my good little dog sleeps. His name's Felix.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wanna see it
Felix.
coming.
He's nicknamed PewDiePie, because you know.
Oh, I see, I see.
Wonderful.
Over here we have the game accurate villager house from modern Minecraft.
Well, almost game accurate.
Almost, yeah. It's got this beautiful bed and crafting table in it.
Wow. That is nice.
Yeah, no one lives there.
Oh,
Mm.
whose boots are these? Oh, they're mine. What?
Yeah, it's all right. And then
Dude,
recently,
How did you take my
Now
boots
I
off?
have.
Maybe I took them off. Okay, sorry.
Recently, among other things, do you want to see Tatooine and the lagoon?
Oh,
that was
yes.
that was
Yeah,
recently
yeah.
vandalized?
Oh, did you build Luke's house?
While we're walking over there, just a thought, guys. You know, we all seem to have a bone to pick with SNES and his blatant disregard for creepers and lighting up his house. So you know what would be really funny is if around the perimeter of his house we just detonated a bunch of creepers to make like a creeper moat, and then we all put signs down that said like "Sorry creeper, sorry creeper, sorry," just to like get the point across.
Creeper
God.
attack.
I'm not saying detonate them on his house. I'm saying like make a ring around his property of just creeper holes to kind of really get the point across.
Yeah, Dan. All around we have these broken, disheveled houses.
Hmm.
I think they've been here for a while, which is why I've added the really crumbled ones and the ones that have kind of collapsed into themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there was also a pillar here, which is no longer here, and I know who built that, but you know.
Oh, yeah. There's
It's
like
quite a nice
remnants
thing.
of it.
There's a nice little well.
Yeah,
There's
I
like
saw
a nice
this.
little well here.
I saw this
Oh,
quite a while ago. I thought it was really pretty.
Tiffy, the pillar. That was me by accident.
And Moog, there's been so many people making pillars everywhere.
No,
So
the
many
one
people
right
making
here?
pillars.
Was it a dirt tower with a torch?
No, it wasn't a dirt one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
just
came out of
thought
here
this
one
would
day
add some
mining.
flavour, and then Akron said later that we should add, that we should connect his sandy thing to mine, so we can make a giant Tatooine thing. But so far, I think it's quite quaint as it is. There's some gold and riches lying around.
Yeah, I
because, of
noticed that.
course-
It's just the little like remnants of golden nuggets they must have had here when it was a,
You know-
a booming town.
Spiffy, just a thought, since your part is kind of like decrepit and falling apart and Akron's is like a kind of a vibrant city, if you come over here, what you could do is you could build like a really cool like sandstone bridge that goes over to that side of the river, and then have the part of it over here like having been like collapsed or destroyed or something, so it's like all the people on this side of the river immigrated to that side because the bridge collapsed or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. A really good idea, which Clubby only has. Anyway,
Right. Yeah,
He's
I
my
am
number one
actually-
idea guy.
I am
If
the
you
idea
come-
guy.
if you come from Tatooine, you can see this lagoon, which people often say is liminal for some reason. I don't get
Hold
the
on,
reference.
wait.
It's stupid. I
This
hate the
place
liminal
is
space
so
stuff.
liminal.
Yeah, this only exists because of all the terraforming I did. But someone recently vandalized my lagoon.
This wasn't you, the cobblestone?
Nope, someone else vandalized it, and Cappy found it when I was showing Cappy the stuff. And they dug this strange cobblestone structure going down into this hole. And I don't know why they did it,
Oh,
but
when
they
I
did.
came here, there was water going between the lagoon, like pouring down into here. I thought you built it like, I don't know, for some reason.
I did not build that. I did not touch this.
Huh.
So I don't know who did it. I don't know why they did it, but you know.
You know,
Oh,
it's not like
Valley,
a
be
liminal
careful.
space. This is giving me like what's the movie? I like
Oh.
Goonies vibes.
Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna add all sorts of different memorials to like some YouTubers down here, like do their microskins faces and stuff, and sort of things like that. I was gonna build a worm statue, as every good cultist needs one. Need I
No,
say
it's
more?
it's definitely giving me like Goonies vibes. Like, hey you
Yeah.
guys, I'm expecting Sloth to like show up out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
Too
gonna
bad
do. I'm
Akron
gonna do
isn't
more
here.
of that
He's
in the future.
basically Sloth. He's deformed and a retard. So.
Yeah, this is all. This stuff's pretty not new. This is all stuff that's been on for a while since I joined. I did this because Akron had a free sandbox, and I thought, you know what, all that free sand, you know what I could do with that?
Sandbox.
Might as well build
It
something,
literally
yeah.
was just a box that said free sand, so I just
Dude,
took
I've
all
been-
the free sand.
That's how I built my house.
Yeah, and if you come over here, there's something a bit more new. I was thinking, as in every world I've ever played on, I've built a little fishery.
Hmm.
I could build. I'm gonna add like a little billboard to add like a little fish near it. But I thought I could add this cute little fishery area.
Cobalt
it's
Rivera
beautiful.
Fishery. Is that the name of this place?
It is, yeah. It's not really
Nice.
built up because I only started adding stuff to it earlier, but there's some wood and planks lying around from this bridge being constructed.
Oh, I see.
And well, it's more like a port, but you know.
Just like a little
Speaking
one.
Speaking of ports, I've been working on mine
Look
across
what
the
you
harbor
can
over there.
see.
You can
Yeah,
see it.
I
Yeah.
in the
did
Oh,
see
distance.
that.
wow.
I can see that. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ah.
Since
Yeah,
we're
it's-
in the area, when we're sorry, go ahead, Spiff.
No, it's fine. You can say what you wanted to say.
Oh, I was
basically-
just gonna say, since we're in the area, I guess we could head to my place after we're done with Spiff's stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think we've
I
done the
think
rest, haven't we?
I think maybe if there's anyone else who has stuff to show off, maybe we should do that first, because I have a feeling mine's gonna take a
I
while.
like I like this little fishery that I built, and I'm thinking of building more, but I just don't have the time, and I want to play other games, and
Real.
I've just gotten out of college, so I kind of want to relax for a bit. Cause yeah. And now we're gonna go to the place where I live. I've updated it a few times since I originally built it, so it's a lot more built up than it originally was. It was originally just this really run-down shack.
Yeah.
But as I progressed, we now have even more stuff like these funky signs, you know.
It is pretty funky. I like that there's just ores everywhere. It looks very prosperous.
Yeah, I'm a very skilled mason, so I inlaid the walls with gold and iron, and you know I just thought it would make it look nicer. Down
yeah.
there is Helena Spider spawner. I've got this beautiful black and cyan carpet because I love the color cyan so much.
Yeah, what is the
It's
like a
my
design
colour.
here?
Color.
Yeah, it's meant. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like a design. There was originally going to be black wool here, but I built my ladder here already. So I
Yeah.
might expand this carpet at some point in the future. But if you go up here, you can see my beautiful storage room. It's
This is nice.
Thank you. It's my little storage room.
Yeah, it's quite
Um,
cozy. It's got chests in it. That's all you need.
A
Yeah.
little bumpy on the
It's-
headspace, but
Yeah, it's just meant to like. Why would you say that?
May or may not.
I just went on all of them. You're lying.
I said may or may
yeah.
not. I did not
And
say there
Dan-
was.
Dan,
It
the thing
definitely.
that makes this place such a good place to live. If you move out of the way, I can show everyone this beautiful
view.
window overlooking Moog. It allows me to watch over my beautiful friend Moog when he's having nightmares and is really struggling.
Both
in the
of your
night.
beds are like.
So if I
And
see
if-
it,
happens a lot.
right
And
there.
if Moog ever rises to any kind of politically controversial position, you can always just take him out from
Yeah.
here too. You can Lee Harvey
I
Oswald
can
his
snipe through
ass.
his window.
No, I planned that out, and I'm gonna include some pistons that block that window, so Spiffy will be completely
Yeah.
helpless.
if you look around next to these chests and stuff, I added some cute little bits. You know, they're nice.
Yeah.
It's quite ugly because I'm not a very good builder, but you know.
I like the hanging signs.
terrible.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm.
Yeah, if you go down, you go to hell, and someone dragged my dog all the way down there, so I had to get him out of there.
Oh no.
And It just goes down until you get to like a spider spawn and a bunch of like linked up strip mining
Oh
things.
yeah,
Oh,
Spiff,
yeah.
I meant to tell you.
You made it a spider
Zed-
farm, right?
No, I did, but Zed showed me a way more efficient way to farm spiders, and it also won't require us stabbing them. So I'm gonna come down here and rework it sometime soon. So I hope you
Okay.
don't mind. But you
Yeah, I
might
don't
be
mind.
kept awake by some jackhammers and power tools and
I
all
don't
that. You know,
mind.
just general construction noises for a
What?
couple days.
I hope you know
I
the way,
constantly
Moog.
hear zombies and
I hope you know the way.
I know this place
don't
is
know
like
the
the
way.
fucking catacombs. It's insane. You get lost. I know the way.
I
Here,
am gonna
follow me.
to be fair, Clubby, I am gonna build like a giant catacombs beneath my area, link it up to everyone's houses. You know.
I know.
Yeah, I'm such a
Someone
Yep.
had mentioned a sewer system.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the catacombs can be, you know.
Yeah.
And because I'm such a skilled mason due to my dwarven heritage, the inlays are just so immaculate. You know?
I lied. I don't know the way. I'm lost.
I
do you
think
want me
we're
do you want
lost.
me to extract you from down there? I know all the pathways and everything.
How?
So-
This
so
is a
Spiffy,
labyrinth.
Is this a slime chunk? I hear slime.
I hear a slime.
You hear slimes?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's slimes
There's a
down
slime
here.
chunk.
I've seen them before. There's
I
a
just
slime
killed a
chunk down
slime with a. I
Wait.
used cobblestone to kill it
do you
because I
guys
didn't
want
want
leading
to
out of
overkill it, but
here,
I still didn't.
or
Bro, we have to find which one of these is a slime chunk.
here.
The
do you guys want me to take you out of the
slime?
abyss? Which way did you go? Did you go
I
I
like
don't
in the
don't
big
know.
mining
the
area?
slime was right here. The slime was right here.
Oh, I think I see you guys. Wait a minute.
Well, you
Guys,
see,
follow
yeah.
me if you
Slime
want
was
to be
right here, and then
free.
Oh,
I-
here he
I
is.
would like
Legend it with
I would
piece of
like to get out of
cobblestone.
here. Yeah, this place is scary. I don't like it down here.
Okay, so over here, like that way, is a spider spawner.
Okay, so I was going the right way. I just went on one of the wrong offshoots.
yeah, if you go up here and you go around here, because I basically memorized this cave because I've been in it so often because I work in the mines.
I would assume so. Oh yeah, here's the spider.
Oh, wow. Oh, you can see,
Yeah, it's
see him. Wait, does this not let light in? The slabs?
It does, but not enough to matter.
Oh.
And it's a little. It was originally just a normal spawner, then Clubby came down here and did that to it.
Yeah, I was pissed off. Why are you in there, Moog? That's not how you use it. Here, let me show you how you
I was
use
just
it.
chilling, man. Dang.
You wait here for one to spawn. Just give it a second. Give it a second. All right, and then they
He's
come
gonna
over
snap
here,
his
but their
spider.
AI is too stupid to navigate to this hole, so you can just.
Well,
and
they're
then when
2
you need
blocks
a
wide
string,
as
you
well.
just.
Ah.
Yeah. Do
But
you guys want
I'm gonna be
leading out of
rebuilding
here?
it soon. Yeah,
Out of the
please. I want
abyss.
out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Down here is quite dingy, and someone had the willpower to drag my dog all the way down here. I don't know who did it.
Dude, it's musky down here. It smells like a basement. I don't like it.
Well, it is hell, as I've labeled it.
There's a lot of lava down here, I guess.
There was much more lava, actually.
I believe that. Who the hell is
Yeah.
Haruni?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, if we go up, we can get back home, and we can go to anyone else's base, actually, because I'm done.
Alright, well, I guess we can go to mine, but Dan has to rate your place first.
Oh,
my
no,
god. I
not
hear so many
racing.
zombies. Yeah, I gotta think about this. There's a lot to consider. Should I rate just this house or your whole kind of like your whole base?
If you want to, you can rate everything if you want. Oop.
Spiffy, I mean this in the nicest way possible, but if you don't put stairs in this in here, I'm going to like you fucking I'm gonna gut
Fine,
you
I'll
like
add
a fish.
stairs, okay? Fine.
Should do a minecart system instead, make it faster.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You can include everything, but this is my main house. This is where I live.
Okay, I'll just do the house because I'm thinking Firmitas. This is quite clearly a nice 3 because you've got strong cobblestone here. It's just heavy masonry with a light timber roof. I'm very confident that you'd be nice and safe in here. It feels secure. You've got all these trapdoors and fences and everything just makes me feel like I'm not going to get caved in, which is always a nice touch. So yeah, I'll give that a 3. For Utilitas, I think. Hold on, let me have a look at the site a bit because you did terraforming here, right? Quite a lot. Yeah, I see. I think I'm gonna give it a 2 because
Okay.
it's just
Fine.
try and leave because it has everything you need inside, but it's not like I don't know. It doesn't seem to fit
I
in.
did have a farm, but I don't know all the beta farming tips. So
Oh, you need to
You gotta
watch.
put fences.
Yeah,
underneath them
fences.
so that you can't trample the crops.
He would look good with a nice farm
oh,
here.
yeah, this tree was originally like custom made, but then another tree grew into it and it ruined it, and
nice.
I was very upset.
Yeah, why does it have
Yeah,
a ring of
unfortunately,
redstone
sucks.
around it?
Oh, because someone wrote. Well, originally I didn't want. I paid me to cut all these trees down, right? But I didn't want to cut this one down. So I
Yeah, I
put.
marked it
So I
down
put.
so I wouldn't
Please
do
don't
it.
cut
It's like
down the
the-
tree.
It's like a
Oh,
forestry service thing where you like paint around the base of the trees.
right, I
Yeah,
see.
and at some point earlier, put me down for diamonds, and I was very upset, so I removed that sign.
Yeah, I
That
saw
one
that.
wasn't.
I was tempted to cut it.
I mean,
Oh,
I have
well, I'm glad I
25 diamonds,
didn't
but I'm
now.
not paying you for cutting down my tree.
Yeah. But I think
It's a
I'll
nice
give
little
it.
house.
I think I'll give that a 2 because it's got everything you need, nice storage, but it doesn't blow me away. Although, Buenos Dias, I think it's a very pretty build. I think it's just classic beta style, but some nice touches like you got some flowers around and a nice path, and the ores. The ores are really like I think they look nice anyway, but they really fit this build I think the best. Like I really believe you're a mason with dwarven heritage, and you've even got a carpet
Yeah.
and like trapdoors for convenient TNT trap. So I think I'm gonna give
Top
you
of this hill also
4
has a
for
very
that.
nice view.
yeah, and the
Yeah,
location
I
as
can
well.
actually see everything from here, by the way. I can see everyone's stuff if I just walk around a bit. It's amazing.
Except for the trees. You know, the trees are kind of.
Ugh.
Well,
I
we'll
did
get those
pay
added
Luke to cut
soon.
them.
They're gonna happen. I
Yeah.
promise. I've been just busy the past few days.
I'll
I
do it
understand, Lee.
eventually.
I'm a busy
You'll be
boy.
taxed.
I'm
You'll be taxed 1 iron for every day you don't cut down the trees.
Yeah.
in Minecraft days or real days?
Well, if in
Minecraft.
Minecraft days you'd be very poor, you know, but I'd say
Every
real
10
life
minutes.
days, every 10 minutes you lose money. God.
I thought a Minecraft day was 20 minutes, and then the nights are also 20.
Full day.
It's,
No,
it's
10
20
minutes.
minutes altogether. It's 10 and 10.
Oh, I
Oh.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
Come on, Club. You're supposed to know this.
There you go.
Fuck off.
You've
Yeah.
got yourself a C, mate.
Yay! I'm below average. I love that so much.
Actually, isn't C kind of exactly in the middle?
It's
Because
exactly in the
A, B,
middle.
C, D, F.
Well,
so it's
haven't a lot
right
of
in the
people got
middle.
B so far? So
and F.
Well, there's a
are
couple
below
of
that.
B's. We haven't had any A's, but we've had an S.
Dan, I want to
Yeah,
see.
I
I want
got
to
that
see
S.
I want to see a building you give an F at some point. I'm so curious as to what.
In
your
the-
eyes
I've got
Can we
failure
give
is.
like
S and F.
I've got criteria, but I don't
Oh,
actually
yeah,
have an F. I've got an E.
Dan,
What about the kissing booth?
Dan,
Was
in the
kissing booth
British
I've-
British
that's
grading,
actually a good
grading
point.
system, there is an E.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
is
Is
I've
there
not
really?
rated it yet though.
Yeah.
The kissing
In
booth.
the rating system that I grew up with, there's an E, but that's actually the highest level.
Oh,
For me, E's
Can
like
someone sleep?
E's like just before F.
yeah.
It's like
Spiffy,
it's
go
like a
inside your
near
house
F.
and sleep.
I will sleep in my own bed, thank you very much.
That's what I'm telling you to do. So.
I think
People want
that's
mushrooms in
that's
my
everything
house.
around here, right? It's just the Pirate
Yeah.
Federation now.
I need to build more. I was gonna build
Yep,
I was gonna build this
it's just my
giant.
stuff. It's just my stuff
gonna build
now,
this-
so I guess we'll.
I was gonna build this
Are we
giant.
gonna
ass
swim
wizard
all that way?
tower.
Well, I was thinking more like pull a Pacific Theater and Island Hop, but I mean, yeah, I guess that works too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I guess we'll go in order of when it was built, so we're gonna have to go all the way to the Central Islands.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Dan, at some point there will be a giant wizard tower for you to rate.
Oh, really?
Because I'm going to build a giant wizard tower.
That
Is it
sounds
gonna
awesome.
have a light in it, like a lighthouse with a tower?
I'm gonna add some really cool like fire and lava accents around. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, I do have a wizard robe skin, so it makes sense.
Grand Wizard, eh?
I'm not quite that level yet, sadly.
Excellent, proficient, satisfactory, limited.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I had those
I hear
that grading system in elementary school.
Yeah. In the UK, we have A, B, C, D, E, F.
All right, Dan.
So-
Wait, what about you?
Here. F is for friends who
oh yeah,
do
U's
stuff
also a
together.
thing.
Yeah, I think U is our F, isn't it? Do we have an F? I don't
I
think
think
so.
U is RF. Yeah.
Yeah, ungraded.
Yeah.
I thought that meant
Because-
unacceptable.
Because I know E is a
Unacceptable.
near pass. I know E's a near pass. Like it's like
Wait,
barely.
Is D a pass then?
E's called near pass because like you can fail or like pass in the same
See,
thing.
the United States is weird on the college scale because high school and middle school, like we have A, B, C, D, and F, right? But D is considered passing except for in college. In college, if you get a D, while you don't fail the course, you also don't get like points for your diploma. So it's like very weird. It's like really anything under a C is considered failing, even though we have 2 different grades for that. It's very strange.
Yeah,
But anyway,
That is weird.
so I guess well, and in high school and middle school, D still passes, right? But it's changes when you get to college. I don't know why. Anyway, but here we are in the main kind
I
of.
think we've lost everyone.
Yeah, but who
I
needs
guess
them,
I
you
just
know,
know my way
whatever.
around the Pirate Federation.
I'm
You
think
know?
I'm-
coming, I promise.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think I am following pretty closely. To be fair.
So
Yeah, you've
here
made
we
it.
are at
I'm
the.
still at Moog's house.
See you later, Spiff. What are you
we're at
doing?
the- All right, yeah, I don't know where you're going, Spiff.
I can't
But-
see name tags that often. To be fair, my eyes are blind.
I see.
Oh.
Well, here we are at the main pier. I guess we'll start with the first ship I built, the frigate out here. She's a 2, 4, 6, 7, 14, 28. She's a 28 gun frigate. Yeah. Over here is her loyal captain, Captain Dogbeard.
Oh, what a
Um,
good dog.
Oh my god.
I know, he's a very good captain.
Mm.
Her name is the Royal, the PFS Royal. She's like I said, she's a 28 gun frigate. The rigging was the worst part to build because
It's so bad.
beta fences suck ass to work with.
Yeah.
And then she has 3 decks. She has the upper gun deck, the mid gun deck, and then the hold. Down at the mid gun deck is also where the captain's quarters are in the back. They're pretty basic, but you know it's about all you would need for a ship of this size, for the captain anyway.
It's just quite nice, actually. God damn. I
thank
built
you.
a couple boats in my day, and this is quite good.
Well, I can't take all the credit. This first ship, I was following a instructional thing on Pirate Craft, which is a great website for this kind of stuff. but
Pirate craft.
all of the other boats that that you see, other than the one Dan built, are ones that I freestyled. So,
Hey.
and also I had to, and also a little bit of credit to me for the frigate is I had to retrofit it from modern 1.8 to beta 1.7.
Oh
so
my
I did
God,
have to
yeah.
I did have to take some creative liberties, but I think it turned out all right in the end. But anyway, coming over to the main island here, or well, maybe not main island, but one of the islands, is the storage room. This is kind of the warehouse of this area where I've got all of my chests and what have you. As well as this is my main crafting and smelting area. I got the furnaces outside here. You know, can't be starting any fires or anything. Over here is the old colonial governor's office, which, you know, when we pirates overthrew the oppressive colonial government, we condemned it, obviously. But it's still here. Also, they spelt governor wrong. I don't know how they got that wrong, but they did.
Is
Huh.
that not how you spell governor?
Yeah, it's
That
an
I
O.
don't think it
yeah,
is.
it's the ER at the end is an OR.
Oh,
not-
governor.
not ER. Yeah, governor.
Governor.
And up here we have the lookout tower for the harbor, and also the flagging tower for any incoming ships or what have you, or outgoing ships. It's a nice view.
Yeah.
Oh my
is.
god.
And all that. And then let's see. Moving on, we have the little fort battlement that looks out over the entrance to the harbor, so that no unfriendly vessels can dock or come in or raid or anything like that. It's
Yeah,
kinda
I've not
fun.
been in here before. This is nice.
Yeah, up on the very top floor, it's got the outwards facing cannons
yeah.
towards the harbor and all that. And then we also, out there in the harbor, we have the kind of battlements, but we'll get to those last because you kind of have to walk around in a big crescent shape to get over there. as well as the biggest ship of the fleet, the 66-gun ship of the line out there in the harbor. But again, we'll get to that last. But then moving on, coming back the other way, heading over towards the other islands and the current thing I've been working on, we have Fort Awesome. It was the kind of lookout fort in the middle of the harbor here. Aside from the other fort that's over on the hill, this was kind of the. I've kind of told myself this is where any kind of like colonial police would be garrisoned whenever they're not up at the main fort or what have you. Something along the lines of like a pseudo police station. The cannons
Like a little
aren't finished.
outpost.
Yeah, a little outpost. I haven't put the cannons in yet, but whatever. Over here, what is a little farm just for kind of this side of town because Dan, I think we came to the agreement that your area is like the farming region of what was
Yes.
the colony. But
Yeah, I've got
still
plenty of bread to feed all the pirates.
I still have this one over here just because I don't really know what else to do with this island. Then coming out here, we have the main area that I've been working on as of late, which is kind of the harbor town.
Wow.
As you can very much see, it is unfinished. I still have a lot more buildings to put in place, but over here is like a little shanty. We've got these little ramshackle shacks where all the, I guess back in the day, like all the colonial penal colonists would live, or what have you. And then over here we have the Fish Hook Tavern.
The fish hook. Oh, this looks great.
Thank you. Coming inside.
Look at this. It actually feels like a pub in here.
It's a little tavern, with a little stretch out bar, and then we have outdoor seating for you and your friends.
Oh,
if you
the beer
come out here
garden.
and be
Mate.
rambunctious, yeah. The beer garden, and then coming upstairs. I haven't actually finished the lodging, but I was gonna put like a bunch of beds up here because if it's a port inn, you're gonna have a lot of sea dogs who need somewhere to stay. So
yeah,
I was gonna put like 6 or 7 beds up here, and then we have a patio on top of the awning for the beer garden. Ignore all the zombies and spiders and splashing. The underside of the pier may or may not be well lit, but whatever.
It sounds kind of infested.
Well, it is an old port town. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of rats and what have you living under the pier. And then let's see. Over here is the where I'm gonna be building the ship offloading section. So this like the fences here are kind of, I'm gonna put some like crates and cargo here, and then another ship right here, and then the unloading crane here for any kind of merchant vessels or loading cannonballs or new cannons or what have you.
Oh my god, it's dangerous under here.
Yeah, I would not go down there. There's probably creepers.
It's just full of skeletons.
It's very
yeah, I would still not go under there. But if you need, oh yeah, I mean, I guess that's a way to get back up. There are stairs, but.
Oh. Oh.
Hang on, don't pick that up yet.
No.
Okay, well, I'll just kill myself then. It's fine. Yeah.
Oh. There you go.
Thank you.
I didn't know you were down there.
Yeah, I followed. Can you guys get out from under there? I'm genuinely paranoid you're gonna blow up a creeper or something.
Sorry.
Get out.
Shoot. I'm leaving. I'm getting out.
I just had a guy in my chat say hello, then he said bye, and he said I sucked you by the way.
Wonderful.
That's so nice.
Wonderful. And then over here is like a, I guess you call it like a docks warehouse is the intention, but there's nothing in it yet other than a crafting table. I've just kind of started on this area, like I said.
The crafting table.
And then this little peninsula was actually here naturally, so I thought it would be a cool way to connect this part of the town to the fort by having it kind of be like a little pseudo kind of path. I was thinking of maybe planting some sugarcane around to kind of make it feel a little more swampy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Coming over here, we have Fort Mog as I've
Fort Mog?
named it. Yeah, because we mogged the French.
That makes sense actually.
Coming back
that's
this
funny.
way.
Oh, that's funny.
Coming back over this way. No, it's not. But anyway, coming over here, you can
the
kind
flag.
of see.
I thought the flag on the ground.
Yeah, you can see where the fort kind of fell during the battle, because we blew a big fucking hole in it. as well as the French tricolor laying on the ground there, where we've put up our own flag. I kind of wanted the flagpole to have kind of fallen over, so there's kind of a reason why the French tricolor would have fallen onto the ground. So the whole thing there, as you can see, is that like the flagpole has been put back up because it's kind of fallen over. So we just kind of propped it up with some spare timber. Coming up over the wreckage, though, this is actually how you're supposed to get in, because the main door is still shut. I tried making it look like this floor really kind of collapsed with the slabs and all that, like it kind of broke off. So the interior of the fort isn't really anything to look at. I didn't really put anything in here. I still need to do a lot of the interiors of the newer buildings. But the one thing I did do is that the main entrance here, I kind of made it look barricaded. Like during the battle, whoever was defending the fort just kind of threw a bunch of shit in front of the door.
Oh no, there's a creeper out here.
To kind of where?
I'm kind of dragging it away from the fort.
Oh, okay. But you can jump down here. You can get back in. But you can see from this side, it looks very like barricaded. I would say, at least that was the intention.
Yeah. Oh.
God
Oh,
damn it.
no.
It didn't blow anything up.
Okay, well that's good. But yeah. Oh, and then you can also come over here to the tower of the fort, which is also the stairwell, which allows you to come up onto the roof, where all of the cannons are mounted here on the roof.
Oh, yeah.
And it's also where you can kind of get at the flagpole. Like I said, I was kind of going for like this is where the flagpole was originally, but it fell over during the collapse.
Yeah, no, you really get that
had to
effect.
be propped back up. I also didn't put a cannon here because I thought, this would be a terrible place to operate a cannon, considering you might, fucking fall off.
Yeah, probably not great.
But, and then kind of wrapping things up for my area here, coming along this way, this little kind of marshy area just generated like this, and I kind of dredged it out a little bit to be more like channel-like, and I put this this kind of gate here to allow the water through but keep people out. I also built these walls to be kind of ramshackle as well, made out of logs and kind of very, very hastily put up. And then occasional battlements every now and again that kind of have cannons and what have you. And then coming over this way, you can see the sloop on the left there. That's the smallest ship that I'm going to be selling when I do eventually sell ships. It's just a little 2-cannon deal there.
Yeah, it's a cute little ship.
And then you can kind of walk. Yeah, you can walk the coastal defenses here. Where there was open water between these little archipelago-like islands, I put these anti-ship spikes to kind of make it so that there's only one way in and out of the port, make it very easily defendable. And then over here, just a couple more lookout towers and cannons and what have you. Hi, Snaz. Mr. Creeper Hole himself. And then
oh my God.
And then finally, moving on to the last thing that I'll kind of talk about with my area, we have the big 66-gun ship of the line, the Admiral's flagship. I haven't named it yet because the cannons haven't been put in, and I'm not gonna name the ship until it's done. But,
yeah, I noticed you started putting some of them in, but I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, it kind of every time I think about how much I'm gonna need in way of dispensers, it kind of just makes me suicidal. So I kind of just have been putting it off. But coming inside through the lower boarding doors here, I'll wait for everybody to be aboard before we really start.
Oh wow, this is pretty.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I forget how slow swimming was before the aquatic update. But anyway, so here we have the kind of admiral's meeting quarters. If you guys don't know, in old 18th and 19th century naval warfare, before a large-scale engagement, the admiral on his flagship would meet with all the separate captains of his fleet in a room like this to kind of go over strategy and plan and kind of fallback maneuvering, that kind of thing. In fact, a really good film is I don't know exactly the name of the film, but it's an old film from the 70s. I believe it goes about the events of the Battle of Trafalgar in which Lord Admiral Nelson was killed during the Napoleonic Wars. And there's a great scene where all the captains meet with Admiral Nelson there. Secondary gun deck here, or rather second gun deck, I should say. And at the back of it, we have the captain's quarters. Or, well, I guess Admiral's quarters, again, if this is a flagship. But, you know, the Admiral's desk, some nice viewing windows, and then the bed over here with a nice little painting. I don't know what the painting would be of, maybe of home, maybe of some kind of great naval battle, maybe of the Admiral himself, but anyway. And then finally moving up to the main deck, or the topside deck, whatever you want to call it, it's just kind of run-of-the-mill, just just an upper deck here with the rigging and more holes for cannons and what have you. Again,
Captain Barkingham the Third.
Yeah,
Wow,
so he's
that's
the
funny.
captain of the flagship here, Captain Barkingham III. And then finally, off the back of the ship here, we also have the larger than average ensign, because admirals' flagships would have bigger ensigns than the rest of the fleet typically. I believe now I might be wrong about this. I don't remember. So if there's any people who know a lot more about kind of old naval warfare in the chat, which I doubt if anyone is,
Who pushed me?
I don't remember.
I didn't,
believe
I swear.
it was Smith. I believe that admirals' ships or like flagships also had like their own ensign, like some sort of thing to mark them as like, oh, the admiral is on this ship or something like that.
think
But I
so.
might be mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I believe they do.
But,
I believe they do.
but
Any chance
but
you're gonna
yeah, so
fly a
that's,
Jack as well?
what, a Union Jack? Hell no.
No, a pirate Jack. Hey,
Oh well.
I wasn't
that's
doing
kind-
anything, I swear.
I see
mean,
why
our
they call you
pirate- the-
snot mess.
Okay. Okay, don't kill me. dude. Well,
No.
Oh,
You assault one of my captains on my flagship. I will not be having this.
Yo,
Has my fit changed, or is it still grey?
nice.
It's
still
still green to
green.
me.
There's
I
no
I
talk.
usually try teleporting to Akron because he has the shortest username, but it's crazy that Jan Tanyo is the shortest username out of all of you guys.
Yeah,
Where's my
dude,
where's my
it's
stuff? Where's
Pretty
my
Eater
stuff?
shorts.
Where's he?
On my shovel. Oh.
Yeah, maybe you'll think twice before. Hey, you fucking.
I'm putting it
bitch.
back. I'm putting it back, dude.
Stop vandalizing the
Don't
ship.
hit me.
Dude, you are just a.
I needed
you know,
my shovel, dude.
This season, you were being a bigger nuisance than Akron, and I don't even know how that's possible.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Why is my skin not working?
what did you just throw it overboard?
Because it's a mushroom. I don't want it.
Hey, I'm
I
gonna go
got the
take a break
mushroom.
real quick. I'm gonna go make some food.
I love boats so
Bye.
much. That's
Okay,
probably
see
'cause
you.
I'm
Did
British.
you guys tour my area yet?
No. 'cause
Oh,
you
yeah.
weren't here, but
I've
we
been
were
around it.
bitching about how you never fill your creeper holes, and also how your yard isn't lit
What do you
up.
mean? I always fill my creeper holes, and I light
Tell
my.
that to
and
Spiff. Tell that to Spiff, you piece of shit.
I put planks over his house because I
What?
couldn't be bothered to go all the way to mine, and then all the way back, even though
Uh-huh.
when I was supposed to be going to Akron's
Well,
house, dude.
Anyway, Dan, if you are wanting to go ahead and rate my area as a whole, because I'm not going to ask you to rate each of these buildings individually.
10 out
I
of
have
10,
a-
not biased.
I have a specific spot that you can place your
Oh,
sign.
perfect.
Here.
He's prepped this season.
Well, I was prepped last season too, if you remember when Dan finally got around to rating my my castle. I had a little overlook.
Yeah, I'll give you a
specifically
boost.
for-
I'll give you a boost.
You touch me, you die.
Please
I'll
don't
give you a
touch him.
boost.
Ah! Oh,
Wow.
actually, that was quite good.
I'm telling you, dude. Give
But,
you a boost.
Over
I
here,
like boats, so I'm biased.
but if we come over here to the coastal fort, one of the coastal fortifications here, up the little side stair. Okay, who put cobblestone in the
trace
middle
on
of
it.
my fucking harbor?
Where's their cobblestone?
It's to mark a shallow spot so ships don't run into it.
Go break it, Volley. Get that out of here. Fucking
Bro has to go
Someone's
all the
gonna
way
run
back.
aground
actually
there.
trolling and griefing.
Oh,
Yeah, fair.
man.
Trolling and griefing.
All right. Well, here, Dan, you can where'd you go? You can put
Ah.
you can put your signs right here.
It's a good
I'm
spot.
thinking like one here, something like
Oh, I
that
lost them. Oh, here they are.
for the two individual rating systems.
I've been thinking about this because it's obviously if I'm rating this whole place, like as one thing. It's quite hard to do
How
it.
about
Yeah.
you rate the buildings as one thing, and then the boats we can discuss at a later time.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. I was thinking more
that ought
the
to make it
the
a little
buildings.
easier.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's so impressive. It's kind of hard to nitpick it so much. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
But
Well, I will say the structural integrity is intentionally kind of bad because it's like pirate stuff. You know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like meant to be kind of ramshackle.
Yeah.
I don't want to interject here or sway any opinions.
But that's exactly what you're going to do. Go ahead.
That's
Go on.
exactly what I'm going to do. I think
love this build so
individually,
much.
Clubby is really good at doing a lot with a little. He builds a lot, and individually the builds like aren't like the great, except for the boats, I guess, aren't like the most detailed work of like art. But like when they come together, it really adds to a larger whole. You know?
Yeah. So I think
I love all of it. I love all of it.
you got to take
equally.
this with a grain of salt that it's not an individual building I'm doing. But broadly speaking, here we go. Firmitas, the structure. So most of the builds I see are either like a simple timber frame for like the houses, or the forts are all masonry. And obviously, as you said, a lot of them are like destroyed. But I noticed like Fort Awesome, it's got a timber frame that's been like put in situ to help hold it up after it's been destroyed. And like
Yeah.
the big column to hold up the flagpole that's fallen down. So it's not like impossible. They're fortifying the bits that are broken. So that definitely mitigates the score. But I think I'm gonna have to go for a 4, because you've got really good structure. Like nothing's gonna fall down, and you've got like extra features that hold things up. You've clearly thought about how it all goes together. So that's a 4 on Firmitas. For
Well,
Utilitas,
just again, not to interject or anything, but I will also say, all of my builds, I always try to avoid things looking top heavy. Like with my timber frame buildings, I always try to build the roofs out of something that like kind of looks light.
Yeah,
Like,
I was gonna
for
say
instance, on
the clay.
Yeah, the clay I think looks the closest to something like kind of the old sort of clay tile textures, in the sense of like the kind of sandy aspect of it makes it look kind of like a gritty, like how a clay tile would look. And I think that it also just doesn't look as heavy as like cobblestone or whatever. And when you're working with like timber, you don't want the roof to be so heavy it's gonna like collapse the building. You know, so.
Yeah, I think that works really nicely. Yeah, I like it. It's a good way to use the clay that I've not really seen before I've been on this server, so that's good. So yeah, that's a 4 for that. And then for Utilitas, what I really like is you've got a very unique kind of site context to work with, because you've got the archipelago of little islands and the water, because most people like will build around the water, but obviously you're building in and on it, like with the shanty town. So there's a lot to think about there, and you've handled it really nicely, like leaving things kind of as they are, because it's just kind of a personal thing. I'm not a big fan of like huge terraforming, like when people just build like a hill and make it all flat. Like I understand why, but personally I tend to leave the world as it is, and I think you've got a good kind of thing where you've respected that but added nice fortifications.
Yeah, one of my things always when it comes to Minecraft is like
I'll be right back.
I want the way I kind of learned this was the hard way, unfortunately. But one of my first times where I really built something large, I flattened like a whole mountain.
Yeah.
And it was just perfectly flat. And I remember sitting there looking at it, and I'm like, this is ugly, because it looks so out of place with the rest of the terrain. And also, I play a lot of city builders, and some of the most beautiful things that you can do with like city builders, like city skylines or like manor lords or anything like that, is working with the terrain, not against it. Because that's how you get things like vistas and like hilltop kind of monuments and things like that. So I do very much try to work with the terrain, not against it.
Yeah, and I feel like a big like just flat land, it kind of is harder to be creative there when you've got like an archipelago or a mountain. You've got something to work with already.
Right.
So
and
think,
you can do interesting things with like roadways and bridges and tunnels and things like that.
Oh yeah.
As well. So
yeah, so I think that's going to be an easy 4 as well, because the site is the big thing for me. But you have also thought a lot about the users, like the sailors having the inn. Obviously, when you put the beds in, they're going to have somewhere to stay, and yeah, it just really makes sense. Like it feels That's probably my favorite thing about this whole place is it feels really lived in and like very deliberate. Everything you've thought about. So yeah, that's 2 fours so far, not bad. And then for Wenustas, all these builds are obviously gorgeous. I mean, especially the boats. And I actually really like the individual builds. I do. I know what SNES is saying. Some of them are like not insane. Like this governor's office. I think it's very pretty, but you know, it's just a square, right?
I don't know about that. I kind of just built it because I was like, well, I'll put something there.
Yeah,
and I still need to do something with this plot.
Something I would definitely do, Clubby, that I think would tie a lot of this together.
I do agree with SNES's assessment though, because my whole thing with Minecraft is like what I'm always impressed by is builds that are like very, very, very like how do you say explorable? Like I think that big castles and stuff are cool. Like I think that like big castles are cool. I think that like mega cool. But it's like once you've seen the outside, you kind of have seen the whole thing. Whereas like my whole mentality with building, especially in Minecraft, is I like having a space that feels almost like realistic in its proportions. Like when you're talking about a town, you're not talking about like 5 houses in the middle of nowhere. You're talking about like a place where, you know, 10s, 20s, you know, hundreds of people might live in. And so you need a lot of kind of horizontal expansion, not vertical expansion. And so I do tend to keep my builds, at least in terms of style, pretty simplistic. But what I go for is kind of, weirdly enough, quantity and quality, in the sense of I derive quality through quantity. And I think that something that I've always liked is like I like alleyways. I like little like weird kind of back garden areas. I like you know, like kind of cramped spaces where you could see someone getting mugged, you know, that kind of thing. And so I always try to build my stuff to be like very vast, in the sense of you feel like you could kind of walk around it for ages and never really and always find something new, you know.
It's funny how
something
like...
I think would add a lot of subtle detail is just like small patches of leaves. I think there's a lot of dead space
that would be
you
nice.
could easily fill with like just like a couple of blocks.
Yeah, I mean, I will eventually get around to the decorative stuff like benches and more lamp posts and things like that. But for right now, I'm just kind of fleshing out the actual structures and then going from there. I mean, I haven't even really finished Fort Awesome yet, but I still need to figure all that out. So
I've decided to increase the score for Utilitas to 5, because I think it's actually, I don't know, it's just the way that everything's so thought out, like the needs of the users is just really impressive. But I feel like that just kind of happens on a building of this scale anyway. Yeah, it's obvious you've not just put down houses all over the place for no reason.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I play a lot of city builder games, and one of the things that I always try to do there, that I do when I'm building towns in Minecraft as well, is that I'm very big on like dividing districts into things of like utility, right? And so like the central kind of cobblestone reinforced islands that we're standing on, right? These are kind of the kind of heart of the colony. It's kind of the citadel of sorts, and so you wouldn't have people living in the citadel of the city, because that's not its intent. Its intent is to be kind of the heart of the city.
It's more like a hub,
yeah, it's where like all the logistics go through, and it's like where, you know, like government officials would be in their day-to-day, and it's where like, you know, you would see like Marines and soldiers and police officers kind of, and it's where the storage is. It's where the old colonial governor's office was. And then going out towards the harbor kind of shanty town, that's where people kind of live and trade and you know, socialize. And so you have like the tavern
that really
and the
makes
houses
sense
and
in the way you
the
built
harbor.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you also have like the defenses as an auxiliary to your commercial hub, and so that's why the fort up on the hill is the closest to like where the shanty town and the main like commercial port is, and that kind of thing. Because you don't need a giant fort next to your citadel, because the citadel is already reinforced, because it's where the military port is, and so you don't need a fort there. But you do need a fort overlooking like your commercial port and your living spaces and stuff like that. And so that's kind of the way that I always plan stuff, is using like the kind of district formula of like, okay, well, this would go next to this, logically speaking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And And SNES, you asked what the categories are. Basically, it's Firmitas is like strength, like the structural integrity of it. Utilitas is the like function, the utility, and like how the architecture fits into the user's needs and to the site context as well. And then Buenastas is just visual and like experiential beauty of what it's like. Well, just how it looks basically. That's kind of what I rated it on last time. I think last season was kind of an awkward mix of all three, but now I've got them separate categories with stricter guidelines.
It's a good way of going about it.
Yeah, I think I'm very impressed by everyone's builds today. I can't believe we've got this much stuff for how long's the server been up? A week today? Like, it's pretty
I know
unbelievable.
we already have more than season
going to
1,
mine?
pretty much.
Mine.
Sorry?
SNES was asking if you're reviewing his area as well now that he's here.
Oh, I've already done it, but I can take you back.
Yeah. I can take you back where it all began.
I can take you back. Actually, yeah, we did start there. What's the best way to get over there?
Yeah, now that I've got more free time, I'm definitely going to be building a lot more stuff now that I'm no longer in college, so...
It's
be
just
busy.
past the fort with the fallen flag, so kind of just swim in there, right?
Ah, Fort Mog.
Yeah, Fort Mog. I mean, we could walk.
Yeah, walking's probably faster.
Because you can. Part of the reason of building the shanty town as well is that I figured kind of putting a bunch of dirt down to make room for a town would be kind of ugly because the water is already so shallow here, right? Here,
Yeah.
Dan, I'll show you how to get up here. Come with me.
Oh.
So I figured it would be kind of cool because, you know, if you do look at like old port towns and things like that, in shallow kind of like sandbars, you know, they would build like little like kind of very, very big kind of piers and kind of well piers. And so I figured a cool way to connect the archipelago to the mainland would be just having a large kind of pier area there that connects the two sides of the harbor, and also it helps the main harbor where like the frigate and all that are situated feel more like closed in, I guess. Like I said, my whole was to only have there be like one in and out of the harbor there. And by having this here, it very much kind of closes that loop. Is everyone else AFK? Is everyone just stopped right now, or am I lagging? Oh, I was lagging.
That was me as well.
But oh yeah.
I just stopped moving, dude.
But yeah.
Oh, look at that sunset.
This is so imposing, dude.
Got a nice picture of SNES sleeping with the sunset.
Oh, sick, dude.
I'm gonna do more with this area between Fort Mog and the pier there, but I'm not sure what exactly I want to put here yet. But I'll figure it out.
So before we get into mine, I'm a little sick, I guess. I don't even know, dude. My throat kind of hurts, so
Oh yeah.
I'll be drinking some more water.
Snot mess. It's true.
Yeah, I woke up pretty snotty today.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I don't know. I had a pretty good morning.
I'm gonna leave the call, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
See you,
bye,
Spiffy.
Spiffy.
I'm gonna duck
Bye.
out too.
All right, bye-bye,
See you,
Cappy.
Cappy.
Bye, Cappy.
Yeah, what have
let
you
me
been
start
up to this
recording so I
morning
can
then?
put this in my video.
Oh yeah. Actually,
So this morning I woke up like an hour early. I woke up at like 5 in the morning.
Oh my
Just
God.
like get ready and like shower and stuff. Because I'd work at 6.
Oh, yeah.
Or 7. I had work at 7. And usually I get up at 6, but this today I got up an hour earlier. And I think that really helped me. I don't know. I was kind of placed in a really good mood.
That's good. You had like an extra hour to get ready.
Yeah. Okay, let me.
I remember when I sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Just
you're good.
when I worked at certain chain warehouse store selling appliances, the first couple of weeks I worked there, I actually had kind of a backward schedule where I would be up all night and then go into my like morning to late afternoon shift and then just immediately go to sleep when I get home, so that I would actually do all of my like recreational stuff before work, and that always like helped put me in a better mood. I don't know why, but I
That's
understand where you're
interesting.
coming from.
Now, before we kick off the review, I am gonna just have one quick tea break, but I'll be like 2-3
Another one?
minutes. Yeah, I drank all my
You're
tea.
good,
I
you're
just,
good. It'll allow me to prep what I want to say.
yeah. You have a little think.
Goodness.
This guy.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yo. Okay.
Hello.
Antonio.
Jan
Listen.
Snismus. I'm listening.
So, for this area, I had two things that I really wanted to kind of touch on. Okay. First one was I wanted to improve my landscaping ability, and I think I've shown that off here pretty well. But also, I kind of wanted to explore like Okay, Valley, why'd you do that?
What's he doing?
What do you mean?
Look at my tree. Look what he did to my tree.
Troll extraordinary,
You.
dude.
What?
Ness, have
You've been doing it.
you
I
seen?
thought you liked the style.
Have you seen the forest next to my house?
I don't think so.
Well, imagine if every tree looked like that. Every tree.
Oh, that's so funny.
Even the ones in my tree farm.
To be fair, that's because I just planted that forest for utility. I wasn't like gonna do anything with it. But...
Okay. So the idea of this area was to kind of explore the ideas of observation and new perspective. You can kind of see that in how kind of every new angle, well, I'm going to cover up some parts over here, but almost every new angle shows you a very different kind of view of the landscape. Kind of picking it apart in detail, it kind of like loses that magic. But if you're just walking, all of this seems very new and fresh. Even though it's a lot of repeated elements, like this over here and this over here, just little water bogs. And that's also kind of the deal with the towers.
Yeah.
It's like this is a very. I'm going to close this off even more than it is right now. I want this to feel completely closed in, this whole area. I don't want you to be able to see anything outside of this tree line or this tree line. So the idea is to gain a new perspective. All you need to do is just go up this tower. We don't have to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just kind of illustrate my point.
Yeah, we got to go have a look.
Granted, they are very limited perspectives.
You know, when I was up here, I did say that I had some nice views. I mean, you can see Mook's house perfectly right there. It's nice.
Exactly.
And when it's like all hemmed in at the bottom, you wouldn't be able to see it at all. So yeah, I see what you're going for.
So the idea is, you know, to kind of change your perspective a little bit. Let me get to the bottom of the tower here for a second. Maybe a ladder would suffice.
No, I like the spiral
But-
stairs.
Yeah. The landscape, like I said, is very closed in. But the towers allow you to kind of observe past the, I guess, the boundaries that your viewpoint on the ground kind of inhibits.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna dip out for now, guys. The EPs are hitting me hard. I'm gonna go take a nap.
All right, see you, Clevy.
Toodaloo.
See you.
And another thing is that, you know, even though the world is kind of like lush and green and beautiful where you're currently standing,
It is very green here,
that
right?
doesn't- yeah.
I don't know if that's just this biome or what, but it's really nice.
That doesn't really mean that you still shouldn't look for new perspectives and change. Just because it is beautiful where you're at, or you are like at least okay with where you're at in life, doesn't mean you shouldn't be looking for new experiences. I'm gonna sleep here.
I like how you just sleep outdoors instead of in your house that's right there.
Yeah, I'm super lazy, and you'll see what I mean by super lazy. Geez, could it be night already? There we go. But yeah, I used a lot of small tricks like water ponds to kind of contrast the green. Green and blue are very contrast. Well, maybe not super so, but at least this green and this blue.
Oh yeah,
look like completely different colors. Also the mud as well. I used some gray wool, and I don't think I'm gonna continue doing that, but maybe I'll do it like every now and again, but not all the time. This clay as well, just kind of incorporating a lot of natural elements. This is kind of like an alternative grass, and it also helps provide a lot of contrast as well. This artificial mounds, and I guess a whole bunch of bushes all over the place. It's a lot of like repeated elements that kind of add together.
yeah, they kind of put in a thoughtful way.
Yeah. And this house isn't done yet. The interior is not completed at all.
Yeah.
But the idea is that I don't want people to be able to really see this house all too much when they're over here. because everything is like it's beautiful, but it's all closed off.
Mm. Yeah, I
Um,
did actually feel that when I first came over to look at it. It took a while for me to properly get a good perspective on it until I was right up next to it.
mhm. And that's what I kind of like about this area. It forces you to like think about it rather than just like, oh, there's a house here. It's well, there's a house here. You can see the leaves kind of blend into the dirt over there,
Yeah,
and you kind
yeah.
of your eyes are drawn across the landscape. Um, now over where did the path go? Over here. This isn't like decorated or like terraformed. I want to kind of transition into a more like birch forest over here with like maybe custom trees or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be cool.
but over here is an observatory, and I've talked about observation before, and this is pretty on the
Yeah,
nose.
yeah. I
Um,
hadn't seen it until today, and now wow. Now that I can hear you talk about it, I understand what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, Cappy's Lighthouse is over there, but it's like across the mountain, so you can't really see it from here.
Yeah.
But the idea was that, you know, I want my area to be inhabited by a lot of scholarly people, a lot of people that are looking for those new experiences, looking for personal change or development or growth, sort of like myself, at least currently. And it's kind of messy in here, you know, the bottom is unkept, but
Yeah, I noticed the
entering up
floor
here
is kind of
is
just got this little like holes in it. I feel like
Yeah.
I'd just trip up, but yeah.
This telescope took me a while to design on a creative world. Oh no, someone's broken it.
Oh, really?
Hold on, give me a second.
Is it missing?
Maybe.
Yeah, I came by earlier, and I love how like the pistons extended and all of that. Like it's so sick.
Oh, it's probably someone extended the pistons and it broke.
Oh, that might have
I
been me.
use what is it called? I forget what it's called, but the mechanic where you can power a piston, like in a weird way.
Oh, what
Quasi
like
connectivity.
Quasi connectivity, yes. Hold on,
what?
let
I've not
me,
even heard of this.
Let me show you what I mean. Let me just grab a lever real quick. Okay, I'm coming back in. So, one of the pistons that I wanted to be extended was in a weird place, and I didn't just want to put like a lever underneath it because that'd be dumb. So what I did was I'm gonna unextend that, I'm gonna extend this,
Yeah.
extend this, and then I can now break this and it's fine.
What? Oh, because
Yeah, it
that
just
block
stays powered.
Right. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, it looks much better now because when I came here, I did think
Yeah.
that piston looks like it should be extended.
Yeah.
Cool.
I do really like this little like seeing thing.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I thought it was just like a thing. But yeah, that looks so good.
Yeah. I wanted to add like a lot of weight to this, but unfortunately, like it's really hard to get like half blocks in beta.
Yeah.
So instead of like adding more weight to the bottom, I just kind of increased like the amount of supports.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the dome on top because I mean that's hard to build anyway. Even more a glass one, even more in Minecraft and beta Minecraft as well. So I'm really impressed with how it's like. It looks like you can see the arches. It looks strong, but it's also got so much visibility with the glass.
Yeah, I didn't want to do like full glass because it just looked a little weird. And it was like difficult to balance the amount of glass to like the smooth slabs like properly, because
Yeah, I think
either
you've got a
too
nice
much
balance though.
visibility or too little.
Yeah.
But yeah, the general idea is that I'm gonna build a pathway, maybe terraform a little bit over here, but then I'm gonna start expanding the opposite way, and then I'm gonna come back and do more stuff over here, just to fill that area out like to the best of my ability, and then I'll come back over here and maybe start working over here some more.
I see.
But yeah, that's my area. That's more of the I don't want to say philosophical because it's not really philosophical, but I guess in a way.
Yeah.
Aspects of it.
The what would you call it? The concept. That's actually really interesting because you're probably the first person I've spoken to that's had a proper like a conceptual thinking behind the design, which is like really important. Like everyone else's has just been, oh, I built this because it's my house, or I built this to look cool or whatever. But you've actually got a concept, and I think you've executed it really well. And it's actually something I kind of picked up on without being told explicitly, because when I was trying to get in, it was kind of hard to see the sightlines to the house from here. Like here, I can only just see the top of the tower, right? And then when you get up, there is just a wonderful view over the tree line. So I'm actually really impressed with that, like pulling that off in Minecraft.
And the fact that it's kind of difficult to get in as well, or find a like a sensible way in. There's really like no
Yeah.
pathway leading into it except for that one, and even that one is in a way just kind of leading away from it.
Yeah, it's very organic, I think.
Yeah. I try not to put things logically, if that makes sense. Like obviously there's a bit like obviously the builds have to have some logic behind it, but I don't
Yeah.
want to put things like I want to make the paths kind of an afterthought, because
Yeah.
you know paths normally form from people kind of walking, at least medieval paths or paths
Yeah,
from this
yeah.
time period. And I don't know if this is even medieval, because that's not a medieval observatory, but
Oh, it could be. It's all. It's
Um,
kind of. I don't know. It's almost kind of steampunky with all the pistons and levers and buttons and stuff.
yeah. But this is just like how people want to see the sites. So kind of trudging through their own like pathways over and over again. Now it's very opposite to how I actually walk over this place, because I just like I just move to where I
Parkour.
want to go.
Yeah.
But in terms of like what I imagine these people doing, you know, they wake up every morning, they go along this path. Even though these sites are very pretty, it's become very dull to them, and they just walk these paths to go do what they need to do, because that's what they've done for how long, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of why they're building these towers, to kind of get a new perspective on things, to study them, to kind of just observe and learn from their world.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like very organically, just literally observing your surroundings through like just by being high up in a tower.
It's kind of
What's
like
this
a
gravel for?
very similar situation to the one that I'm in right now. You know, I'm at a point where I think observation is a good key. But I think right now the time for what I'm supposed to do is action, and I think I'm having a hard time kind of giving up that the element of myself that just likes to look and learn. I mean, obviously I'm gonna like foster that, but it's not as important as actually going out and doing those things right now. At least that's just how I believe.
I see. I feel like towers kind of almost represent kind of action in a way, and they very defiantly just peek up through the tree line.
It's almost as if these builders are like begging to be seen, begging to be observed themselves.
Yeah, especially I really like how the what do you call them? The very tops of the towers, the spires, are like, I don't know if they're not. Yeah, they're almost exactly the same like construction. I think that looks really nice. That was one of my favorite things about the builds, is the architectural context. They really fit in a beautiful way.
I think the next build I'm gonna do is like a tavern, a place for people to stay.
Oh,
but I want
yes.
to cut it off from a lot of the rest of the area. So people can stay, and they can stay very briefly, but they won't get a good enough view, because the terrain around it won't let them, you know?
Yeah, I gotta say, I've been thinking about this now that I've got a chance to hear you explain the concept behind it. I think I'm gonna have to update one of my scores here, because I gave you a 3 for utilitas, because I didn't think it was the most like just the interior of the build was purely the most logical in terms of accessibility and I don't know, just treating it as a house. But I kind of neglected the utility of it in terms of your concept and how it fits in with everything else around it. And I think you've done it really well. So I'm definitely bumping up to a 4, which I think is pretty good. And do you know what, SNES? Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
It means you've just managed to go up a grade.
Yo!
That's right, mate.
Dude.
That's right.
Dude.
Oh, I completely forgot. I was gonna do a prize.
Gonna do a
Oh,
prize.
I was gonna do a prize for the best build, but I don't have it, and also everyone else has left, so I might have to deliver it later. But that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
Also, sorry for just putting the signs right in front of your door. I just
No, you're
realized
good.
that's maybe not the best
You know
place.
what, where you could put them? Right
Yeah.
here.
Oh wait,
Right off to the side.
that's perfect.
Yeah, I've like that's too small of an area to really do anything with, so like
Yeah, that's cool because it looks like a little plaque that you see on the side of a house.
yeah.
What did I give it? 4, 4, 5?
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and break these other signs.
Yeah, I did put some. I put one on the observatory and one on this house as well. But this one was obviously quite harsh because it's not finished. So
yeah, it's like
um,
there's no interior.
yeah, take that with a big grain of salt. But yeah, I really like this. My
I
favorite
could
thing.
go full hippie and be like, there's nothing in it because they haven't placed anything close to them or whatever. But like, I haven't thought about it that deeply.
Yeah,
It's just not done yet.
I was saying to Akron, I really like the way you've done these arch windows. Just for the structure, I was pretty impressed with that because how else would a big old window like this survive under all this stone? It had to be a nice arch.
Mhm. Anyway, Valley, how are you doing?
Doing all right.
That's nice.
Just jumping on your roof right now.
I was just trying to look
you
for
get
you. You're
up?
always doing something mischievous.
Yeah, where are you? What
That's
roof?
why I use the head down Ike.
I understand now. I remember I saw it and I was like, no, that's so
Ike.
sad. You're not Ike. Oh, look at this
I wear it
parkour.
with
Wait.
pride.
Wait. Dan, we should go check out your little area. You said someone griefed it.
You know what? Yeah, we need to see this because just follow me and I'll talk you through it. So
Okay.
I log on one day, and just three or four of the trees have had their blocks replaced with crafting tables, and I'm thinking that's so odd, but whatever. I'll just kind of leave it. I did take one of them because I needed a crafting table for something, and I think, I'll get around to
I
the
didn't
others
mean to do that.
eventually.
That's like my bad.
Okay, I'll get rid of them eventually, right? And then I log on. Maybe it's today or yesterday, and every single tree. I mean, I won't even need to tell you. You can see it. Also, check out the spawn. I've added a couple things. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it, but I've just been adding
Those
some random
hearts.
stuff.
I noticed the BetaLand flag.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought we could do with a nice flag, and I don't know. Someone just designed this one. I think it looks pretty good for this server.
Oh, that's so cool how all of our things line up perfectly. Now we can't add anyone to the server anymore.
I'd have to redesign the whole building and everything.
Exactly.
Mm.
I think we're gonna eventually put the BetaLand sign in the sky again.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
We might change the colors just for like, oh, it's season 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we're not gonna write season 2 underneath it. God.
No, yeah.
But we might change the colors a little bit.
The reason that there's 2 hearts is definitely not because it wasn't symmetrical. It's because it's season 2, so I put 2 hearts.
Naturally, yeah, of course. Yeah.
That was actually really hard. I was trying to find red flowers, roses everywhere to try and get all the pink wool. Oh my god, I don't know why it was so hard.
Because I've been seeing them all around the server.
Have you? I thought about checking chests, but I didn't want to start stealing.
No, you're good. You're good. I've
Look
been
at
needing
this.
a lot to like. Wait, hold on. Wait. What?
Oh, and not only that,
Dude.
look at my signs, which I've only just put up like yesterday. It said free bread this way. But look what it says now.
The tilde. That's so funny.
That's what caught my eye. I was like, why is there a tilde on it? And I was like, oh my god. And then I saw this suspicious sign.
Mi pakala e tomosina. Miyankuleta. Well, I know. I've gotten to the naming part. They didn't capitalize their name, so they did that.
Yeah,
wrong.
that did raise my eyebrow. I thought, well, this can't be Valley because
I'm the
no, surely
crafting
not.
crook.
I'm a stickler with capitalization.
The
Exactly,
crafting
exactly.
crook. What a devious name, dude.
So-
What a devious name.
So obviously, I thought Yankulata is the crafter, the crafting crook. So I know who visited me, and I know that they had some connection to Valley, or at least alleged to have some connection. But just look at this place, man, and look, and all the trees in my tree farm as well.
Wait.
Oh.
I was asked by an anonymous individual how to translate like I messed with your house or something like that. I don't
Oh.
remember what it was exactly.
Right, yeah, because that's
Do you
what it
think,
says here.
Do you reckon it's Spiffy's first job as a detective now?
I think so. I actually was going to contact him. I mean, I'll have to
Contact him.
I'll have to speak to him in private and put in an appointment. But you know, it's so
crazy.
stupid. Every single tree. Oh my god.
Dude, you can't tamper with any evidence now. You can't
No, that's the thing. I
You can't,
did. I started to
mine
remove
anything.
one, but then every tree turned into this. So, and the thing is, crafting tables take so long to mine. I just can't be bothered.
Oh, that's so funny. Dude. No, if I did this, I would start eventually start changing your house with crafting tables, dude. That'd be so funny.
Oh yeah, and the,
Block by block, a block you wouldn't be able to see at first, and then
look
it
at the
slowly
signs
spreads.
inside as well. Do you notice anything odd?
Help yourself to as much breed as you need.
I did not write that.
More breed upstairs. Oh boy, hold on.
Ooh boy.
Oh, there's nothing up here. There's nothing up here.
Oh, someone's been
There's
at my
bread,
bread.
but there's no breed.
No, that's because I wrote bread. It's the bread house.
Yeah, it's the breed house.
I don't know. I don't know if the well. I do actually know. I've got a lead on the sign tampering. I know when Zed was here, he was changing some, and he did say he was messing with signs. And he's known to do that. So I thought fine. But the thing is, I changed it back to bread on one of them, and it changed back to breed, and I don't think he's been around. So it could be in cahoots with the crafting crook. It could be all sorts. I mean, I don't even know if I trust Clubby because he comes and steals my wool sometimes. I mean, I think it's okay because we're in the Pirate Federation, but I don't know. We're pirates. I can't trust him that much, can I?
And I mean, Valley's obviously off the hook because bro, help translating.
I don't know.
I didn't know they were gonna say that I helped with the translation.
That could also be
I'll
a
leave that up
master
to
ploy,
Spiffy.
though. That could also be a master ploy.
Wow. Well,
He is pretty
we'll
after all.
We'll see. That's true. We'll see what the detectives say though, because it would be be weird
they're
to
the ones
put
that
your
are
own name
qualified.
on the sign if Valley did any of this. But maybe that's just what he wants me to think, you know.
Exactly. Anyway,
Anyway,
guys.
I think that will do
I
it
remember
for me today.
I remember that Cappy said something about it before, but
What about the
I don't think
trees?
she yeah, she was like, "Oh, what happened to Dan's property?" And I was like, "I don't even know." And then that was it. That was the end of the conversation. So
I think maybe I did mention it to her, but I don't really remember. Oh my goodness! Wait, it's Spiff and Timmy, right? They're the detectives.
yeah, but Timmy's probably not going to be on for a while.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll shoot. Oh, he said Spiffy's not got any more college, so he can spend all his time figuring out the crime.
Exactly. He'll start drafting up clues. You should make a little board of clues.
I might have to. Yeah. Honestly, I just can't believe it. But I mean, I don't mind. It's only crafting tables, and I actually do use them to craft as well, so it's quite useful.
You can never have too many crafting tables.
No, exactly.
You need one within a meter of yourself at all times.
It is actually, yeah, it's helpful when I'm walking around the forest.
Yeah, have you seen the pagoda? 4 of them in the center.
Yeah. I thought that would be nice for people spawning in. Might need to craft something. Anyway,
Dude, the
I'm
case
gonna
of the
call it
crafting
a night.
crook.
I think. Thanks very much
Alright.
for taking me around the builds and all that.
Yeah. I'm glad I could be here for like the very trail end of it.
Yeah, no, it was perfect because I think you're probably, other than Darren, yeah, I think you're the only person that didn't explain the build when I first went round, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got really lucky. Everyone just came online as I got to their house.
Hello.
Hello, Spiff.
Hey, Spiffy.
Oh, Spiffy.
Spiffy.
I'm glad you're here,
Okay,
mate.
you go.
Hello.
Have you been to the bread house recently?
I have not visited the bread house. It sounds very evil, to be fair.
What? It's a house that gives out free bread.
That sounds terrifying, to be fair.
Well, trust me, it's not terrifying. It's really lovely. But the point is, there's been a crime. Well, maybe not a crime, but there's been a case of serious griefing over here, and I need a detective to take a look at it.
I'm only wearing my pirate fit, but I will go over there right now.
Okay.
You know what? I'll even teleport you, dude.
Yeah, teleport him right over here.
Just gonna walk me to the bread house. Oh.
Where is he?
Hold on, let
Me
me
ice
teleport
cream,
myself
bro.
there first. Okay.
Yeah, just come to me, and you'll immediately know what's happened here.
I bought Clubby's merch and painted it purple.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen the skin yet.
Oh my god. It should be equipped right now. It's visible for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot Haruni's been on this whole time.
Has he?
Ah!
Yeah, still don't know where his base is though.
It's
Right.
pretty
You should be
sick.
wearing-
I accidentally stumbled upon it.
You
Spiffy.
should be wearing the purple Clubby fit.
I'm afraid you're
Spiffy,
still
behind
green
you.
for me.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I
We're
saw on your
currently-
screen. Yeah, I saw Dan in your stream where you were looking at all the trees that have been griefed.
I've just brought
Yeah, you
Spiffy
were
the
saying
detective
something
here.
about that, right? Yeah.
Spiffy,
Yeah, Spiffy's gonna detect this.
take a look.
Oh.
And I think there's some suspicious signs I found here as well. This says like I've destroyed your house or I broke your house, I griefed your house,
Yeah,
and it
it's
says
in,
I'm the
Tokipona.
crafting crook.
Oh. Interesting.
And as you can see, every single tree has now got a crafting table inside of it, even the trees in my tree farm.
Well, not this
Oh.
one. Not this one over
What?
here.
Oh,
That's
not
dedication.
this one, but to be fair, this
Well, I
one's
assume
a
it's because
little
they
bit
didn't want to
leafed.
break any leaves.
Yeah,
That could be the reason.
Interesting.
and there's also a possibly separate, possibly related crime, which is vandalism.
Okay.
If you come inside,
Mhm.
now
Wow.
as you know, this is the bread house. But if you come in and read the signs, they've been subtly altered.
Help.
What's it saying?
Okay.
Behind you, right behind you, right behind you. Look right behind you.
Breed.
Look
I
right
know.
behind you.
Breed house?
Someone has renamed it the Breed House.
Oh my god.
Now this
Yeah.
has happened before,
How-
and
how
I do
dare.
have a lead for you, Spiffy. And that lead is
Yeah,
Mr. ZX, because he's known to tamper signs. He said he was
Ooh.
tampering them, and he did it in season 1. But I'm suspicious
He was
because
the one who tampered my. He was the one who said that whoever cuts my tree down gets free diamonds.
he's known for this. He's known for tampering with signs.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
But what makes me
But
really
he's all the way
suspicious,
over there.
right?
That's the problem. The problem is that he's like super far away.
Ah,
We're, like
it's
living at a
okay.
whole different pace.
He actually came around my house the other day, so I know he was here, and I'm pretty sure it was him. But what's very suspicious is that I changed this sign here back to say bread, and then while I think he was
Yep.
offline or back at his house, it's changed back to breed. Now he could have logged on while I wasn't here, but I'm normally on. I'm pretty vigilant, so I'm nervous that he's in cahoots with the crafting crook.
Hasn't
Almost sounds like a
Akron been
ghost.
on for a while today?
That is
I
also true. And Akron is
swear.
also known to tamper with
I
your
wouldn't put him
signs.
past it,
Yeah.
honestly.
I think I don't think Akron would be the crafting crook. Is the thing. He just doesn't give me that
He's
vibe.
pretty
that doesn't give me
crafty,
that
though.
energy.
And the crafting
He's
tower.
pretty crafty.
So am I green?
Oh, that's true. The crafting tower.
Okay, you think I would copy the same
Akron.
thing 2 seasons in a row?
Dude, Akron, why are you so
Am I
quiet?
green for you guys,
My
by the
bad.
way?
You're still.
I see a purple
I
jacket.
also I just
wearing-
came across the
I'm
pink
wearing the
hearts with
clubby
all of
fit,
our
okay.
names.
Oh yeah, I put that there
Yeah,
today.
that's
That's
what
so
Dan built.
cute. Aw, that's so cute.
Okay, so we have a few clues. We have the signs. We have a lead
There's also
that
that
is Vedex.
crime scene near Akron's base as well.
Yeah, we can't
Mm.
rule out that
Well,
being related.
That
I don't
is
see any.
not
Did it?
relevant.
You?
There's
I
no
don't think that's
crafting
relevant
tables
at all.
there.
I think you did that. Okay, now you're just vandalizing right now. Okay. I see how it is.
No. No. I don't know anyone in the server, so this is a very hard-fought case for me.
Well, the thing is, it's written in Tokipona.
I don't
So
read
it has to be,
Tokipona,
has to be someone
sadly.
who knows it.
Well, here's the
it's
thing.
also
It's free
if they said
breed.
translation help from Valley. That's the thing.
They left a sign.
But it could just be like anyone at this point.
Yeah, but this.
Well, I guess
thing
we can
is-
rule off Haruni. Bro does not log on
Yeah,
at all.
I don't think it's Haruni. But Valley did say that an anonymous person contacted them and asked for this translation, which I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of suspicious. It's kind of suspicious. I'm not trying to confront you, but it's a bit suspicious.
I didn't know what their goal was. I just thought they were curious about Tokipona, and I like sharing my knowledge.
Thing is, I would have done the same. That's the thing. But then, why would they leave a sign saying who translated it?
Maybe to throw it off. Maybe
But
to,
I
like,
actually
throw
have.
everyone off.
I've
'Cause,
got a
like,
pretty
think about
crazy
it,
piece of evidence
right?
to throw in, and I think SNES is a witness to this.
Oh?
When we were about to do a tour of SNES's house, we saw none other than Valley 152 replace a block of a tree with a crafting table. Much
did
alike
do
these
that.
trees right here.
Whoa.
Yes, I did that, but why would I do that on
They could have just been
camera
replicating
when
this.
if I did this and I want to stay anonymous? Why would I do that one deed on camera?
Well, maybe you got too greedy. Maybe you wanted everyone to know who you were. You know? maybe you took a
Akron.
step too far.
Me?
I promise you, I did
She's a
not do
suspect.
this.
Guys, what if it was Luke this whole time? What if it was
Oh,
Luke?
what if?
His tower is
Because
right
like he lives
there.
right over there.
He's so close. It
He
could
would
know
have
have
where
the
been
Luke
time and
lives.
ability to do this, and he doesn't
Oh.
log on too often.
Also, Dan, you should put your fog all the way up and then walk through the forest. It looks real good.
Oh my goodness. No, this is
Yeah.
this is
so
too
spooky.
liminal.
Too well.
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna
SNES is in the
sleuth
forest.
some evidence, guys. I'm sleuthing.
Where are you sleuthing?
Well, okay, look, okay. Because I noticed while you were said it was on all
Don't
of my
say
tree
that.
farms.
Yeah, it is on my
It
tree.
isn't on
farms.
this one though.
That's because well,
It isn't
yeah,
on- do you think
it's not on this one, and I was quite
they
happy
were here
because
before all of this grew?
oh, I didn't even think about that. You might be right. Because when I logged on, there was a couple of trees, and they did not have crafting tables in.
That could like kind of date the like when did you last place these saplings? Is the thing.
Oh well,
You can kind of like
I've
pinpoint a date.
I've since
at a
harvested the
time.
trees, but when I came on, there was maybe 3 that had grown. So we're talking about 3 tree lives since the crime.
Do you know who was on around the time that these heinous, absolutely heinous vandalisms occurred?
God, it's hard to say. I think I was on. What did I even do yesterday? No, I was out yesterday. I was on for a little bit, but maybe
I
it
think
happened
there was a
overnight.
big group of us on, wasn't there? Yesterday?
Yeah. Akron was there.
I think
Cappy
Haruni
was there.
Haruni
Yeah,
was there.
Haruni was there, and he was just kind of wandering around, so he could have also done this.
That's
Now that I think
suspicious.
about it, because he was over here.
Mm-hmm.
I think Luke was on yesterday as well, but very briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Valley Moog was there, wasn't like for like a second or two. Like he left
Well,
almost immediately.
I
or-
don't think Harun even knows what Tokipona is, bro.
That is true. I don't think no. That's now putting that back into the whole evidence thing. Yeah, I don't think he would have asked Valley for
That's true.
no.
And I know Akron would have tried to shoddily translate it using his amazing translation skills.
Akron does have a lot of Tokipuna at his village.
All of it was not written by me, except, or if it was asked by
Then,
Valley.
can I ask who helped translate it?
Valley?
Just like the sign foretold.
Oh.
Suspicious.
Very suspicious.
And the other Tokibana here is just on Valley's house by Valley.
To be very clear, I don't think I have enough evidence to persecute anyone here. I might need to sleuth for a bit, you know.
That's okay.
Sleuth around.
You can have time to
Sleuth
sleuth.
doesn't sound like a clean word. It
Sleuthing
sounds
just means I'm
dirty.
looking for clues and evidence. As
More
the
read
legendary
up.
detective Spiff. Sadly, Spud isn't here. Spud's my comic relief. With his depressing
Comic
British
relief.
humor.
Wait,
No.
With his
Dan.
absolutely depressing British humor.
Yeah?
Dan, you also know Tokipona. How do we know it wasn't you?
That's
There's
true.
no doubt Dan
I'm the
would
only
write
other
in his
one.
house.
Well, he wasn't on yesterday. That's the thing. He
Oh,
wasn't on
true,
there.
true, true.
I wasn't on, and
And Dan wouldn't
also
write the breed house in his own building.
I would not do that. And I do
You know?
have video evidence of me catching all these trees.
Okay.
God.
And also, I would definitely capitalize Yankulata.
I find it really suspicious.
Maybe.
Right?
Wait, hold on.
At the
This is
crook.
just my theory, my
all the
Einstein theory. The capitalization, right?
Mhm.
The help from Valley, and we all know that Valley is a little bit of an Ike, a little bit of a
It is known.
mischievous little guy, right? Like I feel like that's just a subtle clue that they would add. You know what I mean?
I'm not
Like,
gonna
maybe they
lie.
did this on purpose.
I am a stickler for capitalization.
But
I would
this,
not have made
Maybe
that
that's
mistake.
that. Maybe that's the perfect guys. Though.
that's what I'm
the thing.
saying. I'm thinking it's purposefully not capitalizing and leaving a sign, because who would leave a sign at the crime apart from someone that wants to get caught on camera?
No. I can tell you it was not me.
Just no.
Valley.
I
Valley,
can tell
look
you
at-
that it was not me. Very damning
Valley,
evidence,
look
dude.
into my 5 eyes. Look into my 5 eyes and tell me that you did not commit this crime.
I did not commit this crime.
But
Say
Valley,
it 5 times
you know
fast.
who?
I did not commit this crime. I did not commit this crime. I did not commit
No,
this
it was
crime.
an
I did not
anonymous
commit
message.
this crime.
It
I
was
did
an
not
anonymous
commit this
message.
crime.
And for some
Five
reason, they're
times?
not.
I don't know.
For some reason, they're not disclosing the information.
Is that so?
How did you receive this anonymous message?
Okay, who's vacuuming right now? Dude?
Is that you,
Was it
Akron?
over Discord?
I can hear
No.
it. I think it's Akron.
I'll look at.
Vacuum. And
I
the
muted
microwave.
it. Stop.
And
What the
the
hell?
kitchen.
Who's cooking dinner right now?
Well,
That's
the thing is,
copy.
right, there's some people who can strike off immediately. Moog hasn't been on for 8 years.
Timmy hasn't been on
Cappy
for 8
would-
years.
Yeah, Timmy wouldn't do it. And Cappy is
Bruni.
way too nice, you know? So...
And had been streaming the whole
Also,
time.
He is
Rooney hasn't.
Australian. He is Australian, so.
Well, yeah, but he's Australian, but he also just doesn't know Tokipona, and I don't think he would reach out to anyone purposefully. Bunko Adam, you know how funny it would be if it was Bunko Adam?
We can't rule it out.
Has he logged in?
No.
The use of the alliteration clearly means that they want to get some attention.
And also Clubby,
you know?
Clubby,
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
would do this to a partner though.
Isn't Clubby
No.
an associate of Dan?
Yeah,
I doubt Clubby would do it.
I don't. I think Clubby might
Even though Clubby
do
would
something
bully
like,
all of you.
Clubby would do something like cheeky, like he has stolen wool from me before. But I think we're in some kind of agreement. But I don't think he'd put this much effort in just for a prank.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. Also, something that I find suspicious is that it's every second log. Even if they're the tall trees, which is...
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's just like at face height though, right? That's just, and some of them are lower than that because I guess like the leaves. But they would have had to like dig into this. They would have had to go like boom, boom. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. They would have had to like
Oh yeah,
dig in and place it.
yeah. That takes some dedication.
You know, one thing I will say: if I were to do this, I would have used shears to put the crafting tables behind leaves,
Yeah, I would have done that.
so it was consistent all the way through.
Well, Valley, the thing is, right, by saying that you would do something else, kind of incurs that you're trying to cover up something. You know,
This is true.
it seems like you're trying to
I'm
cover
just.
up that you
Why
actually did the
can't?
crime by putting something else forward. You know.
Why can't I
As
just be a?
I,
Why can't I just be a critic of a masterpiece of art?
because
We can-
sadly enough, someone has vandalized this beautiful, beautiful man stuff.
We can also assume that
know.
the person who did it isn't racist because it's on both the white and
That
dark
is true.
face. So, and that rules out Clubby immediately, and the boy.
And Valley.
No, Valley's Valley's like low key
What?
racist, but it's okay.
Low key?
And Dan's just like a seething racist. So
What? I think you're mixing us up.
What?
Dan, do you know
so
of anyone,
you're just
do
a
you know of
low key
anyone who's-
racist. That doesn't make anything better. You know that, right?
Dan, do you know of anyone who's been here recently who you've seen walking around your fields?
Let me think. I can think Zed and Clubby were here a couple days
Anyone who
ago.
would see all these trees?
We were all here. I think
And so they
Zed was
basically
responsible for the
replace all
signs.
the things with garden tables.
But here we go. Am I right in
Oh.
thinking, Valley, that your house is just the one in the starter village, right?
I made a new house a ways away, but
Because someone told me
yeah,
that was
like
okay.
I just recently moved out.
Just how recently is just recently?
Last night.
I see. Because these crafting tables
So
were
the
here
perfect
before then.
time.
You could even say you could have done this and then escaped to a new house.
Well, I will say that I was asked for this translation last night as well.
Before or after you moved
when
out?
did you get?
While I was moving out.
Oh,
Were you what were you DM'd on? What did they use? You know?
No, I'm just
Like,
kidding. Can you
what do you
imagine?
mean? What did they use?
Did they
Like,
use?
to
Well, they didn't use
contact
in-game
me?
chat because we were all in the game.
Exactly.
So it was on. It would have been on Discord, right? Like, there's really no other option.
Guys, it was Durking.
It was Dirk,
It was-
actually.
no, I didn't even think
Not
about
real.
that. It could have
Because
been.
I can't arrest God, sadly.
That's true.
You know.
You can't arrest God. Yeah, he did escape that lightning strike before it happened. So.
True.
Like, there's
true.
not even a command to do that in beta. That just naturally
I have a-
happened.
I have
He
a
just
few
has aura.
suspects, but
But
the
not enough
problem with me
evidence.
having a few suspects is I don't know half the other people who I haven't seen on. Unless the crafting crooks somehow manages to come to my area and replace all the trees that haven't been cut down yet, and somehow manage to do it while I'm asleep. And they may be in this very call, which means I may be calling them out. You know. Maybe we'll have more evidence. Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought I
Because
muted.
I've had some
Okay.
My bad.
heinous things done to me. Someone. Is that a fish?
I didn't give
What?
that to you. Who gave that to me? What? Who gave me a fish?
I saw a
Me,
fish and I
Valley.
had to eat it.
Oh, Valley has a murder weapon. He
No,
killed
it's
that
a
fish.
fishing rod.
He killed that fish in cold blood.
Valley, do
And
you
you
have a
haven't
fishing
killed a
permit?
pig?
No, that's true. That's
Valley,
true.
I will have to
Guys,
I will
I'm
have to take you
I'm
off your
holding
fishing permit.
I'm holding it right here. Just any
Why
axe.
would I need a
like...
fishing permit?
That's so funny.
Well, you see, as British law dictates, you need a permit to do anything. And I am
Not
British,
British.
and I am the only detective, though. I am
Is
the
this
only
not a
detective.
Pirate Federation
So-
land? though?
Okay, so your jurisdiction doesn't apply to me.
Yeah,
It
are
is
you
Pirate
fishing on? Are
Federation
you
land.
fishing on Clubby's land, though? That's
No, I
the
think
real question.
Pirate
no, I
Federation
think
says
I
I
think
fished
he's
there's
on
like a
Ness's land.
no. I think he's like a server-wide like private agency, so he doesn't have like any like real like law enforcement powers, but like he's an investigation agency. Like you can hire him.
Well, there's also the other minor crimes I've seen being committed around the map, but they all seem to be done by different people. So,
Maybe there's like a
Do you think?
like,
BetaLand mafia sort of
like
thing going on.
ZXP's doing a lot of. Maybe there is, but
Mafia.
I don't
That
fully
sounds
would go
very. That
around.
sounds very familiar.
Oh,
Mafia. Like the
Mhm.
game?
No, like Akron and Haruni.
What, are
Mhm.
they in a mafia?
Akron,
In
Akron, look
BetaLand
at me.
Adventure they were.
Akron,
Yeah,
look at me.
yeah.
Look at me, Pookie.
I see.
Akron, have you been committing war crimes again?
Akron
The
is
silence
That's
speaks
suspicious.
volumes, Akron.
Dude, that's
Mhm.
It speaks
guilty right
volumes.
Isn't
there.
Akron muted right now?
Yeah.
He's,
Don't
he's
call those
deafened.
guys,
That's why,
deafened.
that's why I was saying it, you know. I just want to make. He's guilty, you know, guys, because he's deafened right now. He didn't want to speak.
Mm.
It's obviously him.
In Canada and the US, we have a thing called the right to remain silent.
Mhm.
True.
S-
True. Also in
sadly,
most parts of the world as well.
Sadly, the right to remain silent does not withstand my charisma.
Dude just has
Bro's
see,
got
riz.
Riz.
Exactly.
My amazing British voice.
A mere stare
messed with
can force you
being
to
a worm.
like say the truth.
I do have 5 eyes apparently, SNES, so I
It
must
is
be
quite
really
intimidating.
to some people.
5 eyes.
Yeah.
I can't even stare at all of them at the same time unless I go like really weird FOV.
I might need to get more evidence, but if someone else gets griefed by this bandit, this builder bandit, they're gonna get absolutely slaughtered next time I see them. You know.
Valley, you enter my bed. I'm going to do something that won't be appropriate on stream. Put it back down.
There's a bed in my house.
I currently have a text file list of evidence and suspects, but I need more evidence.
Nope.
You know.
No, I understand.
I
It's,
need
it's not a lot to
more.
go on right now.
It's just a lot of crafting tables and the breed house, so you know. And also Valley's involvement in this crime.
Wait,
You
you
know.
called it the breed house.
But yeah,
Well, I think Zed
Ooh.
called it the breed house, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
But the translation was by
Valley,
Valley.
I beg of you.
Huh?
I'm gonna fall immediately as I wake up. Hold on.
Wait, what
Akron,
happened?
have you been committing crimes again, Akron? Have you been vandalizing
I spent my-
trees?
Do you not see how much work I put into my village this past
That is
couple
also
days?
true. Like
He's
me and Agnes
busy.
have been building a whole bunch.
Yeah, I don't think he could have done
Well-
this while building all that.
Have you seen how much terraforming I've done in the past 3 days?
Mhm.
Akron.
Yeah.
The thing is, I believe you
Yeah?
just because of your beautiful voice. So
Thank you, Sam.
thank you.
Dude is biased. Maybe he isn't the best detective we
I'm not
thought he
that
was.
biased. I am joking around.
Not
to
that
be fair,
biased.
But
I'm not that biased.
Just a
I would
little bit.
arrest Akron because he placed all those iron blocks in the house
Dude,
and he's trying to.
Dude,
save
episode
someone else.
2, the case of the crafting crook, dude.
Sam,
Yes.
Don't-
Yes.
what are you talking about? That crime hasn't even happened yet.
There's a mushroom in my
But why is there
house.
blood and iron everywhere?
Amazing.
Yeah, someone's
you-
placing mushrooms in everyone's houses, by the way. There was like 3 just placed on my floor,
That's
and I was
not a crime, that's a
confused.
blessing.
I don't want mushrooms. I hate mushrooms.
Bro is poking me with a hook, dude. It's just actual violence.
Stess, get behind me. Just get behind me, Stess.
No, but
Oh,
I kind
there
of like
you
it though. I kind of like it though.
No.
It doesn't pull people, it seems.
Yeah, I don't think.
Cabby's
I'll-
holding out a sword and it scared me for a minute.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I've also-
I've an innate fear.
Oh, hey. It's a British thing. Yep. Why is this yours that color?
They
Okay,
don't have any
my
on
real
me.
question is why are your guys' blue? What the hell?
My
That's
sword
fine.
is
Why is
so
yours
much
not
bigger
blue?
Hold
I'm
on, hold on, hold on,
Um,
hold on. Dan, I'll show you what
I'm
I'm really
interested.
capable of.
What?
Dan,
What?
further question, Dan.
Yes.
Who has the crude humor to call it the breed house? You know, the crude and unadulterated humor.
I would say
Mm.
one.
Well, that's not
Zed.
fair because I did that in season 1.
I thought Zed did that.
No, that's me.
I see.
You know I
Wait,
did
so you
that.
wrote
I admitted to it
Greenhouse.
immediately.
This is very
What about the
suspicious.
new breed
Oh,
house,
do have
huh?
black bars on the backs of my arms. What the heck?
I
You
probably
I
do.
don't
just-
see them.
probably the
Yeah,
skin
I
thing.
was like using your skin for the thumbnail in using your skin. That is a crazy sentence. I was like positioning your little character, and like there are just some like holes in your skin. I think.
Ness,
That's so weird.
you've been building an observatory, correct?
Yeah.
You've been having a grand old time building a beautiful observatory from Megamind,
Yeah.
the greatest
Yeah.
movie of all time.
Yeah.
As everyone knows, Megamind has the first incel on movies. You know, it's just such a peak film.
Why is there a hole here?
Why not?
What I'm concerned
It's
about,
a
right, is that this
creeper hole.
crafting
Or is
crook,
it? Oh no.
this crafting crook could strike anyone at any time. Even like,
This is true.
Wait, why is there a hole
I
here?
could disconnect from the game any second, right, and the crafting crook could come on and immediately replace one of my logs with a crafting table.
God.
That'd be a
Because
real shame.
I'm playing on a
scared.
toaster right now. So.
On a toaster.
I
Bro,
Well,
I
I
just
didn't.
fog all the way up naturally. That's so funny. You could really get away with anything under his nose, dude.
Ew.
You.
My fog's all the way down, bro. I'm actually getting smooth FPS, you know. I can see everything.
I can
see everything.
everything.
How much
From
FPS do you have,
where I
kid?
live, from where I live, I could just see everyone and everything.
It's good that you're the detective.
Everything everywhere all at once? Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Maybe you should build a tower.
I can even overlook Moog, my beloved.
Yeah, maybe you should build a tower.
Yeah, you
To
should.
build a giant. I'm gonna build a wizard tower, actually. To be fair,
A wizard.
a giant ass wizard tower.
Oh,
How
I've lost my
creative and
bone.
original.
I
Thanks
lost
for
my
the,
bones in tall
I'm-
grass.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
gonna be creative and
Thanks for
original.
the
'cause
bone meal,
yours was
that looks
ass
really
last
nice.
season.
Oh,
No, it was a PP.
oh, thank you. I'm just trying to get flowers.
Oh,
What I really think, right, is that whoever committed this crime clearly
Oh.
knew that Valet knew Toki Pona and didn't ask Dan because it was near Dan's house.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I need to
they've
stop recording.
clearly
My
been
hard drive's almost full.
they've clearly been scouting out who's the best person who knows Toki Pona to ask to help commit this crime.
Mhm.
Well, we did also make a Toki Pona channel, so it's not even like confidential information. Literally, like
yeah,
only
but they
people that really talk
chose
are-
Valet, right, instead of Dan because they knew it was near Dan's area.
Well, yeah, it is Dan's area. Obviously, they won't choose Dan because
Yeah.
that's just like, hey, can I grief your build, please? Like, dude.
Although I guess
Yeah,
they
the
could have
crafting
asked me
crook.
Toki Pona. Like, that would have been fine. If I didn't know what it was
guess.
for.
Okay.
But I feel like as
So-
soon as you found those signs, like they would.
If it was anonymous, the thing is, if it's anonymous, right, does
You
someone
would've
use like an
known.
alt account to ask them, or that's the real question?
Yeah, I'm
Well, by
you know?
anonymous, I think
curious.
I think it's just like they told Valley not to tell. But also that's pretty
Oh,
suspicious because
maybe.
it could still just be
That's really
Valley.
suspicious.
It's very suspicious.
But would Valley frame themselves so easily?
I mean, if you frame yourself, you usually give yourself a bit of like free room, you know?
Alibi
Okay,
being moved.
I'm a guy with no morals. Give me 6 diamonds and I'll tell you who.
Sadly, I
No,
already
no,
had
no,
my-
no, no, no. We can't
I
brag
already
our way through
had-
this.
I
want to figure this out for myself.
I already had a large amount of diamonds taken from me, and also I
Taken?
don't bribe people because I'm a good detective.
It's not a
Um,
bribe, it's just a payment for my service.
So bribe. Okay.
It's just payment for my service.
How about this, right? I won't give you
You
anything.
just
if you
sneezed.
tell me-
Wait. Agad, your mom seems exactly like you.
Yep.
I won't give you anything, and you will tell me exactly who committed this crime. Because
No,
I'm
thank you.
broke. I'm a brokey. I need money.
Biffy, you have 25 diamonds.
Okay? I'm still broke. I had like
Fair.
I have 3 diamonds, so
just for example, I paid Moog 64 iron and he still hasn't cut down all the trees yet. So you know.
I don't know
Mhm.
why you paid him 64 iron. It's a
Because I-
crazy amount.
Because I just wanted him to cut the trees down, and also Moog could never commit a crime, so.
Fair.
Oop.
Well, I do appreciate your help in the start of the investigation.
I actually have a lot of information written down, and
Yeah?
if Timmy Tater, if Spud, my
Spud.
comic relief sidekick, ever comes on with his dry British humour, hopefully we'll be able to solve the case.
I certainly hope so. I really do.
I believe
Oh,
in
it's
you.
raining quite dramatically. If only I was
Someone
wearing
get
my.
this sick fuck out of the,
sleeping.
off the streets, dude.
Yeah, who would do such a thing?
Who knows who's going to be crafted
Why would
next?
they target Dan of all people though? That's the real
I
question.
know, and my whole forest.
What if it was Zed?
We've already talked about this.
Zed already wrote on the signs, and I doubt Zed would do something as devious as filling everything
Well,
with
could have
crafting
done.
tables.
in season 1, we had the Tower Empire formed because we were stealing everyone's crafting
Mhm.
tables.
Why is there a mushroom in
there's a
my house?
history.
Who did that? Is
Yeah,
this?
SNES! SNES is a mushroom bandit as well. They keep putting mushrooms in
my
everyone's
God.
houses.
Dude.
There's
Oh
too
my
many
goodness.
people just committing random crimes.
This server's rife with crime. It's only been a week.
I need to figure out who's been committing all these crimes.
Oh, no.
I personally can't physically commit a crime due to my brain
can only catch
shocking me
them.
every time I try to.
Wait, Spiffy, did you check the tower of crafting tables in the
What?
original village? Are they
Where?
were those? Maybe those were the crafting tables used.
Oh, nice skin.
Why?
Maybe
Akron.
they
Maybe
actually,
that could
chopped.
be.
Maybe they chopped down a ton of the crafting tables, huh?
Well,
Maybe they
weren't you guys literally just in the village recently, like for the review?
No,
Damn,
we didn't
was
go
the
there.
Tower of Crafting
But I did
tables
go there
gone?
earlier, and it was fine.
Okay.
Have you seen this?
So you're saying
you
this
seen
has
this
happened
forest?
incrementally, right? This happened incrementally, right?
Only in 2
So-
goes. First, it was I can actually identify the
goes, yeah.
trees. It was this birch,
Okay.
this oak, and this oak. It was just those 4, and then I log on and it's everyone.
Exactly, which is suspicious.
Where do you come from, SNES?
Dude, I was bored. I was walking around, dude.
Front.
Yes, Sam?
So I know you were getting all that sand because you have the epic sand duper to build that massive village, right?
Yeah.
And you have all those really cool village houses that you built. And the
Yeah.
one that I wanted to move into, you let SNES buy instead. And
Well, to be
was
fair, I
very
did pay.
upset.
I did pay him 2 coal for it. So.
You never
would've
said
paid
you
him a lot
wanted to
more.
live in there. But you
I
get
did
free
when you
housing.
showed me it.
Spiffy, you get free
Showed me
housing.
it. Well, when you showed me that
Oh,
specific house, I said,
Akron.
"Ooh, I want to live here."
Look, I will let the house go for 3 coal. Guys, I'm a businessman, dude.
To be
Mr.
fair,
Capitalist.
I'm a pretty
Spiffy
high
gets-
bidder, to be fair.
Spiffy gets free housing. He doesn't
Well,
need
okay,
to buy a
but
house.
it's my house first of all, and if he wants to buy my house, nothing's stopping him. You
Same
can't
with
give me
Dan.
3
Anyone who
coal.
works,
Akron.
anyone who
I
works
will
in the casino
horrendously
gets free housing.
overpay
Oh,
and
do
give
I?
you
Oh, never
64 coal and 20 iron.
I will not accept. I want 3 coal and nothing more. I need 12 torches right now.
Well, I need to horrendously overpay. It's my thing.
No, I will sneak the items back into your chests while you're not looking.
Coal and diamonds are made of the same
There's your
stuff.
coal. I gave you 3
So-
coal.
Okay,
Snips.
well,
It's
you
the
gave me
same
3
six
thing.
actually.
coal.
Wait, I gave
instead
you
of
way too
that,
much.
Give 3 diamonds.
Dan gave you some coal, that's why.
Oh wait, I have 1 coal right now. Give me 2 more.
Dan's dropping your coal as well.
Coal. Dan.
What?
Okay, you can have the house. Yo, torches.
SNES,
12 torches.
would you like to buy a new house?
Yeah. I will pay you 4 coal. Dan, can I have 1 more coal?
That's 12 torches.
Dan,
And 1 more coal.
as the legendary Dan Tanjo, I will find out.
Let's go figure out. Actually, let me wait until I build
Thank
some
you,
more
Spiffy
bricks.
Eater.
I'm kind of running out.
There's the payment though.
My name's actually
premature.
Spiff. That's my detective name.
Oh, Spiff. Spiff and Spud.
I'm not wearing my detective outfit right now. I'm wearing the funny clubby robes, but
I see.
I'm wearing Clubby's robes, but painted purple.
Hey, look at my face, guys.
The
Have you got glasses
sunglasses.
You ready?
What? I don't
Wait,
see
I
what
don't
you
see
oh,
sunglasses.
oh, what's going on here?
Oh,
Oh, they disappear because of his.
He's got
it
no
clips into his head.
face. He's got no
Funny.
face.
Spooky, dude. You should put eyes under those.
To be
I don't see it
fair-
at all.
To be fair, there are definitely people who I think wouldn't commit the crime, and there was people who weren't on at all. So it's kind of narrowed
Let me
down my
see your
list
face,
a
Akron.
lot.
Huh?
Let me see your face.
Oh.
This is pretty far from where Cappy lives as well.
That's
I need
scary,
red
bro.
Dan. I'm sorry. I need breed Dan. I'm sorry.
What?
I also need some breathing from Dan.
What?
Yo, there's more breed upstairs, guys. Akron, come on in.
Oh my god.
Yes! I'd love to breed.
What?
Especially with Dan. Dan, we're coming for you. We're coming up the tower.
Run, Dad, run!
Where did he go?
It's okay, I can get my breed down here.
What the fuck?
Okay.
He's crouching right now. He's crouching right now.
No.
I see you.
Quick.
You know,
sail away.
the more you damage us, the more breed we need.
I got plenty of bread.
Ah,
Hold on, give me a second.
I was in this room. all
Speaking
alone.
of bread, I have fresh banana bread. I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna be right back.
Banana.
Happy.
nice.
Hey, see,
You
you
with
see
a
my
good
clubby
piece
robes?
of cheese.
I'm
Do you have
sorry,
any
what?
bread?
Cheese and
You see my
banana bread.
clubby robes?
I do, I like them. I like the purple.
I made it purple, yeah.
Mhm. I like the lavender.
I thought it would be a good idea, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I also added these purple armband things as well to differentiate myself a lot. Because Clubby wears red and only red because he hates the British.
Oh yeah, have you eaten any worlds recently?
Sadly, I ate all the really nice worlds. There's only sand ones left, so
What about BetaLand?
Sand.
I have to go out to further out worlds now because I audited all the really nice worlds and left all the ones with sand.
Mm-hmm.
So they just don't taste as good.
Yeah, I can
That is
imagine
quite
that sand tastes good.
The sandy ones are
Bless
really
you.
bad. Like they're really dry. Like they're really tasty, but they get all the sand gets between your teeth, and it's
Ugh.
really gritty and gross. And
That is kind of
I
gross.
hope you guys know I was recording that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What do you mean what?
You
I
talking
was.
about eating sand?
The sneeze.
Okay.
I killed him, that's why.
You pushed me off and then I started drowning.
Like say.
Yes,
Yeah.
Baz.
Where's my items?
Right under the ladder.
Sorry
Okay.
about the
I was actually
sneeze,
going
guys.
back to put it in a chest.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to get off. I need a
Yep.
haircut.
I'm gonna head off
Oh.
as well. Thank you for the stream, everyone. Thank you for the
Give me a beef.
architecture.
Alright.
Thank
See
you.
you.
And
Yes,
thank you for
thank
the
you so
Bye
bread.
much
bye,
for reading.
Dan.
Give me
Bye,
before and after
people.
pictures.
And thank you for investigating my my forest.
I'll investigate it more. I'll be spending countless hours. I won't sleep at all.
Akron,
I will
I will
find out
give you
who's
before
doing
and after
these
images
crimes.
of
For
my
the
haircut.
safety of the server.
Sick.
Thank you. Okay.
I need to.
Bye bye, everyone.
Just knowing the server's
ya.
unsafe makes me feel ill.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, thanks for the stream, everyone, for coming around. I see I've got 2 viewers right now and 8 likes. I'm pretty chuffed with that. I don't know how it went, but I did record it, so I might edit it up into a video, or I might not. Might leave this video up, I might not. I don't really know right now, but thanks for